Oh, yeah. It's time to talk. You want to talk to me? I want to talk to you. Oh, yeah. Late night boxing talk. You want to talk to me? Give me a little hand job. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. We got it on Lyanna Cruz versus Regina Chavez tonight. Very exciting fight for me. I've been following the career of Lyanna Cruz from Allentown, Pennsylvania for a while now, and she has no amateur background, right? She doesn't have any nationals, any Olympic, nothing like that, Lyanna Cruz. But she seems a natural. There's natural ability there. But the question is, how far can you get with natural ability? The best parallel for Lyanna Cruz is Fabio Wardley. Fabio Wardley is a good example of Lyanna Cruz. For those not familiar with Lyanna, she's the fighter on the right. On the left. A Puerto Rican fighter from Allentown, Pennsylvania, to where there's natural ability there. If you've seen her, you know she's very good, at least at this level, but you wonder how far is she going to be able to go because she doesn't really have any amateur experience. And she's going to be fighting Regina Chavez. Regina Chavez, hard-nosed Mexican fighter, tough as you would expect a Mexican fighter to be. She got screwed over on at least one or two decisions that I've seen. More recently, against Jasmine Artiga in Florida. Regina should have won that fight. I don't know why she didn't. It was a pro box show. She got screwed, man. She got screwed. And she got screwed once before that against the Argentinian champion Clara Lescurat. But she still holds a top spot in the WBA's rankings. For those not familiar with the backstory, Jasmine Artiga got a title shot that should have went to Lyanna. That title shot was against Regina in the fight that I just mentioned. And Lyanna, she's pissed because, well, I'm ranked higher than you. How the hell do you get a shot before me? So this fight is to crown a mandatory challenger for Jasmine Artiga, the WBA super flyweight champion. So that's going to be the main event of tonight on OTX on DAZN. For those not familiar with OTX and where to watch their shows, you can watch their shows on DAZN if you have a DAZN subscription. It just started, and the fights are going on right now. Elsewhere in the world of boxing, Edwin Delos Santos has made a decision to sack the used car salesman. He decided he's going to part ways with Samson Lukowicz and move forward with Jay Prince. And, Edwin Delos Santos is not a guy that is ever going to become a big draw or a big pay-per-view star. He's not. That's reality. But if I'm Jay Prince and I want to get the most out of this fighter's career, at least I want to get him to a title. I want to put him in that situation. Well, it's certain shit that ain't never going to happen. He's never going to get a Gervonta Davis fight, right? He's never going to get that. He's already been there and done that with Shakur Stevenson. So there's no sense in beating a dead horse, and nobody wants to see a rematch. You got new champions popping up. Abdullah Mason is in line via the WBO. He might have to fight Sam Noakes for the vacant title, right? They're going to order that if they haven't ordered it already. And you have Raymond Muratalla, who has been elevated to full IBF champion as a result of Vasyl Lomachenko retiring. If I'm Jay Prince and I have to chart a course for Edwin Delos Santos, who I reiterate, he's never going to be a pound for pound or a big draw, pay-per-view, toda vaina. He's never going to be those things. But that doesn't mean you can't put him in some fortuitous situations. So if I'm Jay Prince, I'm going after three guys. I'm going after Andy Cruz via the IBF, Raymond Muratalla via the IBF, or Abdullah Mason via the WBO. And out of those three names, the one that I would target the most and target the hardest is Andy Cruz. Now, everybody going to say, because of the amateur shit and the Olympics and all the bullshit, that he's a hot potato. That you sure you want to go after that guy? Yeah, you want to go after that guy because that guy only has 5 fights. It's all good that you did what you did in the amateurs, but this is not the amateurs. You are still a greenhorn. You haven't been in deep waters yet. You know, at the very most, we know that you're a talented 3 round fighter. You are very good for 3 rounds, but you still making your bones as a professional. So now is the time for a fighter like Edwin to strike. That's when you go after a Andy Cruz. While he's still green, while he still don't got that many rounds, you go after him because he's very close to become an IBF champion himself, right? You figure if you go down the IBF route, you gonna get your title shot. If they not gonna do nothing else, they gonna order your fight. All you gotta do is fight in those eliminators, take care of business, right? That's all you really gotta do. Now, being honest with y'all, I don't really know how good Edwin Delos Santos is. Your highs are basically your lows, Hey, yeah, you beat Rayo. Oh, okay, you beat Rayo. All right. I don't know how much you beat Rayo, And you had you made Shakur Stevenson really, really gun shy. But you're still a fighter who hasn't fought in 2 years. You ain't fought in 2 motherfucking years. You're supposed to fight 2 weekends ago or last weekend, whatever it was, and you didn't get the fight. So the first order of business is they got to get that boy active. They have to, before you put him in there with a real one. You got to get that boy a keep busy fight. You got to. And then after that, I would make it his mission to go after Andy Cruz and Raymond Muratalla, because these guys is still green, especially Andy. These guys are still green. They ain't really been in no real shit. The best guy that Raymond fought was Tevin Farmer. You got to get these guys while they green and while they young. I don't know if you heard the news, Jason, but Edwin Delos Santos has decided he don't want to be managed by Samson Lukowicz anymore, and he's with Jay Prince now. What do you think about that?
I think that I thought Sam was doing him a solid, and then he stated how they were asking for $300,000. They were only after 50. I'm like, wait a second, is Sam Lukowicz skimming off the top again? Is that what he's been doing? Like?
I mean, that's what he's been doing. That's what he's been doing.
So, way to get ready to kill that goodwill. Yeah, at this point, it's like you got to do something. I don't know what with Edwin, but you got to do something because, like you said, he's not for any pound for pound lists or big markets. So, fight with someone. I don't care who. Just get him in there with a bum.
Yeah, and he's a good serviceable fighter, but we know that he's never gonna sell out the big room at MSG. He's never gonna sell 400,000 or 500,000 pay-per-views. That's none of that shit is ever gonna happen. But if you want to get the most out of this guy's career, like I said, I think they should go after Andy because Andy got some money behind him, right? Got a little fake buzz going, He got a good rank with the IBF, and he only has 5 fights. 6 if he wins this weekend.
He's also Cuban, so you have that advantage for you going in.
That's the other thing that them Cubans, like I said, motherfucker could say what the fuck he want to say. Them Cubans don't be having the best engines. No, they don't. They don't be having the best engines. All that amateur shit, La Finca, the blowjobs, hey, that's great. But this the pros, bro. This is the pros.
I got fooled by Morel. I ain't going to get fooled by a Cuban ever again. Just nope.
Nah, speaking of fucking Morel, he got to fight Kataev. I was watching a tape on Kataev this morning. Yeah, that's shit. That's going to be a good fight. Nah, and I saw people complaining that, because I seen Dan Rafael, I seen Everything Boxing complaining about, DAZN is putting out a lot of pay-per-views. And it's like, what, y'all want to complain now? Motherfucking PBC was putting out pay-per-views like the world was ending. And them shits was trash. Them undercards was hot garbage. On that undercard, and I ain't even trying to sell it, but like, I'm going to buy it. Like, yeah. Not just because of fucking Edgar Berlanga and Shiraz. That's a good little fight, by the way. Not just because of that, but because of Morel Kataev. because of Stevenson Cepeda. Those is good fights because of Puello Matias. Like, yo, that whole card top to bottom is solid. Those are all solid fights. We complain it, you know?
It's an undercard of PBC main events.
Basically, if those was exactly, those would all be separate pay-per-view shows if the PBC was doing them shits. Motherfucker got mad at me. Why are you comparing that to PBC? Because I fucking can. That's why. The fuck?
Dan Rafael is the fattest whore in the world. Like, I've long since stopped listening to him. Like, he blocked me when I made fun of his little stupid in-a-way comments about he was ducking MJ. Like, MJ was next to the rotation. I got fuck off, you fat fuck.
Fucking comments are gonna age like a fucking avocado in September. But Dan's a different guy. I remember when Dan was a highly esteemed, journalist at ESPN. And that shit ended like what, 2-3 years ago, right? He got the boot off of ESPN. It was a while ago. Like, it's been maybe 3 years, maybe a little longer. And he's a different guy now, man. Different guy, different attitude. Country.
Yeah, what's up?
Hooney!
God damn it.
That's what's up, motherfucker. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
All right, bitch. You want to play that shit, motherfucker?
All right, I got a question of the night. My brother from across the pond, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, he seems a little bit angry that people are saying Fabio got lucky. I think Fabio got lucky. I don't give a shit. But I'm going to take it to y'all, because he don't think it's lucky punches in boxing. I mean, I get where he's coming from. That like, nah, that's the byproduct of preparation. But luck quantified is preparation meeting opportunity. You could be prepared, but if you don't get the opportunity, So I wanted to ask, I'm gonna start with Country. Country, do you think that Fabio got lucky?
Honestly, no. I think he was waiting to land that shot the whole night and couldn't get the opening. Couldn't find it. It was there, but it kept being elusive to him. And he waited it out, took a lot of punishment, but finally found it and let it go.
So it wasn't luck. It was, it's the business. Wasn't luck.
I don't think it was sheer luck. I think, could a little bit of luck been involved? Maybe, but it wasn't sheer luck. I mean, he knew what he needed to do. It's just a matter of getting it done. And he finally got the opportunity way late in the fight to get it done. That's my point of view. I mean, nobody has to agree with me.
Jason, same question. Was it luck or was it just this guy's, it was what it was, but it wasn't luck.
No, it was 100% luck. Like, if Haney didn't go after him, I was on the Fabio bandwagon, right? And I still am. Like, I said that wasn't a quick count, but come on, bro. If Haney didn't go after him the way he did, if he just kept doing what he was doing, that opportunity would never have come. Like, it was a decision Haney made. It was nothing Fabio did. That's why it was luck.
If he was lucky somewhere, it was because of the count. That was luck, because that was a fast-ass count.
No, that was a fair count. That was a fair count. Y'all shut up.
No, but I mean, because, and I've said this before, that luck quantified, if you had to break down what it is, it's preparation meeting opportunity. And yeah, you prepared the right hand, but the opportunity, that doesn't fall on you. It doesn't. The opportunity that you got, this is why I think he got lucky. The opportunity you got to land that right hand wasn't, just like Jason said, he said it better than me. It wasn't because of anything you did. You didn't set him up and probe him with the jab and no, like, dog, he got caught. That's what happened. He got caught. Now, granted that you know how to throw your right, when the opening is there, but for like fucking 7 or 8 rounds, the opening wasn't there. And you didn't open him up. He opened himself up, getting callous. That's luck. To me, that's luck, Because if not for that, you wasn't going to land that right hand, dog. You wasn't,
But, Jules, remember one thing. Remember what Wardley said before the fight. That he wasn't going to be able to keep moving, and at some point inside of that 36 minutes, he was going to come and stand in front of him. And that's what he did, and he hit him. So, I mean, that's why I don't think it's luck. He knew what he had to do. It was just a matter of getting the opportunity to do it, and he got it.
And I agree that he knew what he had to do, but there are so many situations where the guy knows what he has to do. It's whether or not he can do it. And you're not.
And he did it. It was
Yeah,
hard, but he did it.
Yeah, but I'm not saying the whole. I'm not. In other words, it's not denigrating the victory per se, but I do feel to a sizable extent there was some luck involved. There absolutely was, because you were getting hammered, bro. Your nose and your mouth ain't bleeding like that because you wanted to. If you could have stopped him sooner, you would have. You didn't.
But that's
because
Jules, that's called being durable.
Let's go to Dixon Sider. Same question, Dixon. I'm sure you know what we're talking about tonight. Was it luck that Fabio was able to connect with that peach of a right hand in the 10th when he's down on the cards and he's battered and bloody? Was that luck or not? It's a fair point.
Man, Fabio's a puncher, so like all punchers got a chance. I don't think it was luck. He kind of timed him with it. Just timed him with it. Yeah.
That's
I mean, by that point,
that's Fig.
yeah.
Newton.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that name.
This is Dixon Sider.
This is Dixon. So no luck. It just was what it was. No luck. No luck. It was what it was.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they fought again. The fight would probably turn out differently, but yeah, he's a puncher. You know, he timed him with a shot.
I mean, that's another reason that I lean towards luck a little bit. That look, if it was that simple and quantifiable that because he's a puncher, he gonna get in with something sooner or later, then you would give that man a rematch. But we know you not gonna do that. We know you not going. We know you ain't, cause your ass got lucky, dog. Like, yeah, you got lucky.
Taking that win and running.
Yeah, like you gonna take now you want fight. And I'm not. The other thing is, I don't knock him for any of it. I think it's amazing that he's able to do as well as he's doing, because he don't got no amateur background. Like, he literally don't. Like, he don't got no Team GB, no nationals, none of that. He doing all that shit just on the strength, you know. So
Jules,
yeah,
if he gives him a rematch, he's going to give it to him after he gets way better.
yeah. But you know, I guess that's the other thing. You know, a lot of like Haney's been fighting since he was 8. You know what I mean? So what he knows is ingrained in him. You know, it's muscle memory. And you could see it in the fight: the variety of punches, the movement, slipping the jab, getting around the right whenever Fabio did throw it. You know, that is it too late for Fabio? Like, do we see a world champion? In other words, Jason, do you see a world champion?
I mean, yeah. When Usyk retires, those belts are going all over the place. He's gonna get a shot.
A country, do you see a world champion?
Yeah, I think he can snag a belt. I definitely think he could. Now, how long he holds on to it is another question.
That's a different. That's a different gravy.
Right, but you know, I could see him snagging a belt. I definitely could. He's got the talent to.
Fig, does this guy win a belt anytime in the near future?
He can. This is the thing. There's a lot of punchers in the heavyweight division. When I look at like Zhilei Zhang, I think he's a better puncher. He could, but yeah, he definitely wouldn't keep it. He'd be like a low-level champion. I think Torres would get him out of there. I think Moses. That kid's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that kid's a fucking animal. He's a fucking animal.
And fucking my money's on fucking what's buddy name? The body snatcher.
You talking about Agi Caballero?
Agi Caballero, man, that guy. Yeah, I fucking like Agi. I'm big on him.
He's a good fighter. He's a real good fighter. He will have to go through, you know, because Michael Hunter and Kubrat Pulev is about to fight in a Nike box in Florida on the Don King show. This is part of the formula. Michael Hunter probably gonna beat Pulev. I mean, if you can't fucking beat Pulev, bro, just get into bare knuckle at this point, right? I guess it's looking like it's gonna be Hunter versus Wardley. Jason, do you trust Fabio to beat Michael Hunter?
I want to say yes because I'm so sick of Michael Hunter, but Michael surprises me sometimes. Fuck it, I'll just say yes. I'll say yes. I trust him to get past Hunter.
You trust Flavio. Country, do you trust Flavio to get past Michael Hunter?
Yeah, I do.
Mm.
I think he can get past Michael Hunter. I mean, Michael Hunter would be a challenge, but he ain't that great.
Fig, does he get past Michael?
Michael Hunter only lost to Usyk, right? That's his only loss.
I mean, he did have that loss, yeah, but he did have a draw with, who was it? Jerry Forrest, was it? Jerry Forrest?
It's Povetkin.
No, right. That shouldn't have been a draw, though. That shouldn't have been a draw. So
Yeah,
he had the draw with Povetkin, and he had the. You remember when he looked like shit? He goes to Triller. He looks like ass. I think that was Jerry Forrest.
Yeah.
Yo, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Fabio Wardley, Michael Hunter. Go ahead, Fig.
I want to go with Michael Hunter because I think Michael Hunter, when he's on his game, like he's very skilled. But I don't know. I got to see more from Fabio. I got to see more from him.
All right. Undefeated is just joining us. First question, Undefeated.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that Fabio got lucky with Haney? Was that just luck that he got off that big right hand, or was it no? You know, it was boxing.
You can look at it both ways because that was okay. You know what? It was a lucky punch because wasn't he getting outboxed?
Yeah.
Yes, he was getting outboxed. I mean, should we say it was Wilder-esque?
I mean, like, kind of. How many times we seen Wilder getting outboxed and he lands the right? Bailed him out.
It was that. Remember, it was around 2016. He was fighting that Polish ball dude. Spilka. And Spilka was schooling that boy all 10, 11 rounds, and then blah.
I would say that Fabio's knockout of Haney was even more fortuitous than that, because Spilka, you really fucked up. You came at him like this. If y'all remember the knockout, he wound up I think he wound up his left, and he got caught with Wilder's right. It's like, so are you out of your fucking mind? Are you diving in for a hug, right? Whereas Haney, you on your way, dog. This guy's down 7 or 8 rounds, dog. You on your way. All you got to do is relax. And you just caught him with a punch from God. I think it's luck. Country says no, it's not. Jason says it is. Fig says it isn't. We 2 for 2 over here. Well, really 3 with Undefeated, because, I think you got lucky, dog. I think that was luck. Preparation meets opportunity. But the part where it's luck is the opportunity. You didn't have the opportunity to land that big right for most of this fight. He fucked up in the 10th and he got caught. But that was fucking luck, you know? Hey, that don't mean he's a bad fighter neither. And that's not a knock on him. I think he's a great fighter. Like, this dude don't got no amateur experience. He beat the fuck out of an Olympian, baptized him with a backhand, right? Haney been fighting since he was fucking 8. Been fighting since he was 8. You put that motherfucker down. But I do think, that's luck. I think that bit of it, there was some luck in that, dog. Because if you could have landed that punch sooner, why didn't you?
Yo, Ring, I got a question for you, bro, and the panel. What do y'all think about Samson losing another fighter?
I think it's not far from him losing David.
Damn.
Let me read these two super chats. Pork Chop said Caballero up next. Very skilled for heavyweight. Yes, he is, and he's in line to fight for the BC. HC said the punch was not luck, but the count was bullshit. Frank has been doing a lot of dodgy stuff since he's been on top. Usyk needs to be careful. They will do everything they can do to shaft him against Dubois. I agree with
100%. 100%.
All of that.
Yeah, I agree too. I think they will.
He got to knock him out. Now what I'm gonna say is, I think what decided this shit for Edwin, what motivated this decision is it looks a lot like Samson was trying to skim a little something off the top, then short him, and that's not the first time that happened either. You know that they had a number for Edwin. If you remember, I think it was for the Stevenson fight. It was for some fight that he was supposed to have, right? Before this Keyshawn shit. Carl Moretti was like, yo, we offered you X. And Edwin was like, huh? They offered him a certain amount of money, but that was not what Sampson told him he was going to get. So it's clear, yo, this dude is skimming money off the top. That was like either last year or the year before that. Yeah, they shorting you, bro. They shorting you. And it looked like they was going to try to short him again because Sampson wanted 300,000 off of this Keyshawn cancellation. He wanted 300,000. And I think Edwin said they only wanted 50,000. He only wanted 50,000, you know, whatever. And long story short, I think that's what motivated him to leave Sampson and like, yo, dog, you know, you taking money off the top. You ain't even keeping me active at that. You ain't even really, you gonna take me from Shakur to Keyshawn. You trying to do me like Sergey Derevyanchenko. You just trying to run me into the fucking ground. So now you're gonna be with Jay Prince.
Yeah, I mean, is James
Jay Prince gonna get him on Top Rank.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I
And
would-
if
I
I'm
wouldn't mind.
if I'm Jay Prince, I said this at the top of the show. If it's me, this guy's never gonna be pay-per-view. He's never gonna be pound for pound. You know that off the rip. But you could put him in a good situation where he gets some money. To me, that situation is Andy Cruz or Raymond Muratalla. Why? Them dudes is green. Them dudes is green. Especially Andy. Andy only got 5 fights. If you go, you take him on and you take his spot in the IBF, you cooking.
Yeah.
Hey, Jules.
Who's underwater?
Yeah,
Hey,
Somebody
Joe.
diving?
Someone's on the pool.
I think Top Rank is a good spot for him though because they're going to get him fights.
Yep.
No, yeah, I mean it's a good and they got a vetted interest in the lightweight division, which is what is important. They don't just have Raymond there; they have Abdullah Mason there. You know, you got 2 potential decent fights for you to be in. You know, now if it's me, and the other thing is, I would go after Abdullah too, and I fuck with Abdullah. I think Abdullah's he has a high ceiling, but if you gonna get him now. Wally Green,
Yeah.
and he get knocked down. He got knocked down 2 times.
Yeah.
Get him now.
I think it's already too late for that. If I'm honest, like looking at him in that last Nakatilia fight, how he approached it.
No, he fucked him up, man.
Yo, but how he approached, like how defensively sound he was coming in, like had his hands up, head movement, he's patient, like.
No, no, Abdullah would not be at the top of my list. If I'm Jay Prince and I'm trying to put him in some shit, Abdullah would be at the bottom. The one at the top would be the Cuban. Why? That dude only has 5 fights. He literally still transitioning from the amateur style to the pro style. If you go after him via the IBF, right, you could knock him off of his pivot and then you could go fight Raymond, who Raymond I don't think is all that. Like, nah, you're not all that. You're not all that.
He needs to fight ASAP. Like,
no, of course.
Throw him in there with a hash brown. You know, like fucking anything. Just to get his blood flowing. Make sure he's okay. Yeah, just you know, because I would love that Murataya fight. Give me that one. Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
I think Delos Santos does Murataya like he did Rayo.
Exactly. Knocks him the fuck out.
Now, I would say, and this is just a hunch, I do think Murataya is not as chinny as Rayo. I just get the impression he holds a better shot. But all the same, like, yeah, I would, if I'm Jay Prince and I'm trying to put Edwin in some shit, I'm trying to sick him on Andy Cruz because Andy ain't seen nothing like him yet, not in the pros. And that amateur shit, y'all know how I feel. You could be fucking fantastic for 3 fucking rounds, but this the pros, homie. It's 12 of these shits. Can you be fantastic for 12? We don't know that. And if I'm Jay Prince, we don't even find out. I put Edwin on you. You never know. Edwin might knock him off his pivot. Next thing you know, he fighting for the IBF. That's how I would do the shit.
You kind of favor Delos Santos against almost pretty much anybody at 135?
No, the greenhorns, because lightweight is becoming a young man's division. If you noticing, you know, Javante Nah, you know, like he don't even count.
Ese güey ni lo cuentes, bro. Ese güey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you already fought Shakur. No one in this galaxy wants y'all to fight again. No one. God don't want y'all to fight.
Wait,
Nobody
hold
wants.
on. Maybe James Prince might want that fight. He catches on both.
Nah, because from a managerial standpoint, you would not want that because they're both your boys. For a point of reference, remember when Rick Milligan was managing both Arnold Barboza and Jose Ramirez?
Oh, yeah.
But the fight never happened. Why? He was managing both of them at the time. WBC ordered it and WBO ordered it, but it didn't happen. Why? Rick didn't want that shit. They both my guys. I'd rather they fight other people. I don't want them fighting each other. So I mean, like, just off the rip, there's no chance of a rematch. Like, bro, nobody on earth want to see that shit. But also, they're managed by the same guy. Shout out to Pork Chop. Andy Cruz will get knocked off. It's only a matter of time.
Damn.
No, Andy's really good though. Like skill wise, like
Yeah. Ask
dude's
Keyshawn
nice.
how good he
The
is.
shit is, yeah, but Fig, we don't know what he made of. And I'm not talking about what he could do, what he can implement. I'm talking about endurance. I'm talking about durability. I'm talking about latent
endurance
fight.
wise, he's already fighting a 10 rounders. Like
My dude,
in those 5 fights.
my dude, that sounds fucking beautiful, bro. But they gotta rush you because your Cuban ass, you know you 35. Don't fucking lie to me. You fucking 35.
And Frank Martin older than him. Like
Nah, I mean, if I had to guess, who's really older? Andy's older. Andy, you look like you in your mid-30s. You Cuban. Y'all motherfuckers lie about your age. Y'all lie. You not 29, bro. I don't see a 29-year-old motherfucker. I don't know. I see a
Andy, I don't
motherfucker.
know. He look kind of young. I don't know.
You
He got like a full hairline,
come
got braids and shit. Like
He
Oh, full
Cuban,
hairline.
bro.
That's what we're measuring it.
He Cuban, bro. Laura had to hit 40 before his shit started falling out. And even now, he still got some hair up there, bro.
who's the other Cubans? Fucking
Rigo.
Ortiz. Yeah, Gamboa had a strong liner. You know what I'm saying?
Gamboa still has a strong line, not for nothing. He got one of them old kid and play flat tops, bro. Like, he got the real old school shit. But, skills. See, I agree. Andy is skilled. You can see that looking at him. But I'm talking about the physical. And I think
I don't think he is so hard.
I think of Cuban fighters the same way I think of Polish fighters. Y'all don't have the best chins. I'm just being real. Y'all don't have the best chins. You don't. And y'all don't be having the best engines neither. Y'all hot to trot for a few rounds in the first half of the fight. And in the back end, you fade. So I don't have this big trust in Andy. Like, I could see you good, but physically, I really don't know if I trust you. And I think if they put Edwin on you in the next 2 to 3 fights, yeah, he might get you. Because in 2 to 3 fights, you still ain't going to have 10 fights. Still, you green as shit. So, now's the time. That's how I feel about that. Country.
Ahora no dice nada.
You don't want to say nothing now.
He's
He's
not gonna say
fired.
anything.
He's fired, bro. Fired.
Country.
Us.
Country.
Fired him?
Country.
Fucking fired him. Oh,
Fucking
ooh,
country.
hey, I got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
You're 90-something-year-old Bob Arum, right? And we know how the Seinfelds and the Drakes, you know how they are about money, right?
Yep.
What do you do with Keyshawn?
I mean, was it a big mistake? Yes. Was it unprofessional? Yes. But can it be salvaged? Yes. It can. It can. And the danger with Keyshawn is you give him the second chance and he fucks that up. That's the danger that, guy who wants to spiral out of control is going to, like a guy that want to do stupid shit is going to do stupid shit.
Like Jared Anderson?
Yes. Like, bro, if you really paid attention, they gave him chances the same way they gave Edgar chances. It was kind of the same thing, except Edgar got to capitalize in spite of his flaws. But you look like shit with Coceres. You look like shit with Steve Rolls. You look like shit with Romer and Gulo, right? You've been looking like shit. So they gave you chances, but he still managed to parlay that into something. Whereas with Jared, you was looking like shit with Charles Martin. You was looking weird with Riyad Murray. Fucking Bacoli damn near killed your ass, right? You just fought this part-time boxer, And what was it that he said? Yo, I don't want to go 10 rounds, yo. I don't want to go to.
Oh,
It's like, yo, this is
oh,
wild.
Well, he
hey,
said
let's
that.
let's not forget he tested positive here in Texas for weed. So this is his second time already fucking up.
See, that's why I
Keyshawn,
think
right?
that.
Yeah, but we really going like the weed shit. The girl that's fighting tonight tested positive in Texas.
Fucking Barbarian still smokes to this day, bro.
Yeah, like Texas fucking up with that weed shit. Like, yo, let that shit go, dog. Weed is not a fucking drug, dog. Like, it's not. And I don't even smoke weed, but it's like, yo, if you ever smoke, it's not a drug, dog. Like,
They're gonna fuck up a lot of jobs. They're gonna fuck up a lot of good people's paper, man.
Yeah, that shit ain't like if it was coke or heroin or something. Like, if he out here popping mollies, then yeah, but it's fucking weed, bro.
I used to smoke, bro, and from Texas, I'm like, man, y'all too uptight with that shit.
You gotta stop clenching a asshole over that shit. Pork Chop said Keyshawn need to take some time to cool off. I disagree with that. Idle hands do the devil's work, right?
Oh,
he needs.
shit.
Yeah, no, they do.
On
Idle
the
hands.
Bible shit. Yeah.
I've been on my Bible shit. Idle hands do the devil's work. The sooner you fighting, the sooner you gotta focus up. You don't let that slow you down. It's the opposite. I don't think now is the time to chill. I think now is the time to fight. You deprived a lot of people of a fight. I wouldn't even take you back to Norfolk until the end of next year. I would, because they mad at you, dog. They showed up for you, dog. 11,000 people showed up for you, bro. You can't be doing them like that. So I don't even take you back there until you crack some heads. And I like him at 140. If he could just please don't be a fucking retard and fuck this up. I think he could be a menace at 140, dog. He could be a fucking force. And he could beat them guys that's up there, man. I'm not impressed with Gary Antoine Russell. And he's like one of the only bangers up there. Out of the bangers, it's Matias and Russell. Those is the bangers. Then you got the boxers. It's Catterall, it's Puelo, it's Sandor Martin, it's Hitchens and Richens. And Richens ain't trying to fight nobody, dog. You fighting George Kambosos tomorrow, bro. That says it all. You not trying to do nothing. You know what I mean? So I think Keyshawn could do really well at 140. Just don't fuck it up. Like, and that's the gamble that Bob has. You 90-year-old Bob Arum. Do you still want to keep pouring money in this guy, or should you just cut your losses? It's like it's salvageable.
You think he'll beat Tio?
Who cares?
Personally, just my honest opinion, I think he would knock Tio out. I'm not impressed with Tio. Maybe it's because I'm hateful and bitter and I'm tired of him and I really want to see him lose again. I don't know. But just looking at them, I don't even got to overthink it. Just looking at them, I got Keyshawn.
But here's the thing. Keyshawn. Here's the thing. Bob should absolutely cut him because at this point, how many guys have you given second chances and third chances and fourth chances to? Teofimo, Jared Anderson. The list goes on and on. He's just going to fuck up again. You know he is. Cut him loose. If he's successful with someone else, God bless him. You ain't got that time, Bob.
Honestly, yeah, I mean,
It's fucked up.
No, I mean, like it's fucked up, but it's like, he went through it with Shakur. He went through it with Tio. He went through it with Jared. Now you got another guy, he acting up, and it's like, yo, I dig it like, yeah, I mean, how many times I got to deal with this? You could pour that attention into Emiliano. You could pour that attention into Abdullah. Richard. See, I like Richard, but it's more than Richard. It's like, yo, you really in a fucking minefield, dog. Heavyweight is dangerous as fuck, dog. The Fabio Haney versus Wardley is an example. You could be winning every motherfucking round and still get knocked the fuck out. So it ain't even your fault. He like, but like I said, you could also dedicate more attention to Torres. It's just he's in a minefield. That there's other areas and other fighters that you could pour that into that are more stable and mature than Keyshawn. So I mean, yeah, cutting them loose, that is an option.
Give me Torres versus Anderson on the Canelo Bud undercard, bro. I'll go.
I don't even know. I don't even know if Jared is gonna box again, bro. Something just tell me like that dude don't want to box. Something tells. Yo, did you see his last fight? He was fighting like a roofer or a plumber. He's
I
fighting
mean-
some guy, and he goes back to the corner. Yo, I ain't trying to be here for 10 rounds. I'm like, yo, this dude
Oh,
is wild.
I mean, he's only 23.
I love verga.
23. I would not be surprised if Jared don't box. He made like 2-3 M's off of the Bacoli fight. You'd be a damn fool if you spent all that already. You feel me? Be a damn fool.
And then he just have like a kid or something like that.
And he's only 23, bro. He's only 23. Only
You haven't
23.
spent that already?
Wasn't he
Devin
fighting like a
Haney
bricklayer or some shit like that?
Yeah, so I'm saying he was fighting like a plumber. He was fighting a part-time boxer, and he couldn't put him away. He couldn't put. Bro, listen. When these kids are sharp and they really mean business and they trying to get somewhere with this boxing shit, they'll put away a part-time boxer. The fact you didn't, that tells me like, yeah, you can't fake an interest, you know. You can't.
No.
And
No.
he knows he's not gonna win a title country. He know that. Like he know. Like you got a taste of what is at the upper echelon. You got a taste with Bacoli, who ain't even all that, by the way. And look at what he did to you. It only gets worse the higher you go. It only gets worse. It ain't gonna get
Shakur
easier.
Stevenson was able to put away a part-time boxer. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And he can't punch to save his life. Shout out to HC. Hrgovic versus Adili. Yo, listen, man. I am not a Philippe Hrgovic fan, but I don't know why Adili he took that fight. You about to get knocked out, David. You about to get knocked like David. You should have stayed on that domestic scene, and you'd have been cool in the gang for another 2-3 fights. You go fight Hrgovic. Hrgovic is not all that, but he good enough to beat your ass. Oh yes. He is gonna fuck you up. Gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Where's that fight happening?
That's
What
on
card?
the undercard of Dillian White versus Moses Atelma. That's on that under. That's a good
We
card,
might
man.
see 2 decapitations that day.
Yeah, bro. Dillian cashing out.
So you're talking about like fighters that Turkey's calling for if you want to be on the undercard of this Canelo card. Like, are we okay? So, are any of these fighters, per se, on the PBC side of things? Anybody?
No, he didn't. There were no PB in the list that he gave. There were no PBC fighters in the list that he gave. He said Nishant Dev, Abdullah Mason, Christian Mabili, Ren Suzuki, the Japanese dude, right? Whatever. Ren is due. That kid.
Okay. So this is my thing. Thinking about this a little bit more, and thinking about the fighters that he's calling out, and thinking about the fighters and from different promotional companies. They're all from different places, except the PBC. Now we've got to think about this. Now this kind of just cements the theory that we've been kicking around for years now, that there is a protocol with the guys in the PBC. They only fight once a year. The guys that are in the PBC have to be comfortable with that protocol. They have to be okay with it. They have to sign on and be like, okay, Al Heyman or whoever's in charge is telling them, listen, you're gonna fight at home. You're gonna fight home fighters. You're gonna fight who we say you fight, but you can't do any of these Turkey shows. But your fight's next year. What do you mean? Next year?
Wait a minute.
In 12 months. In 12 months.
Look, the theory. There's a reason to believe that theory, but don't fucking forget, David Morrell is fighting Katayev. He's a PBC guy. His next fight is on one of Turkey's shows. And
so then we have a Turkey. Okay, all right. So we have one guy.
He might lose, and he might. I don't know if y'all seen Katayev. Yeah, David, you might lose that shit. You might lose that shit.
How many light heavyweights do they have at PBC?
2. David Morrell, David Benavidez.
So they have to auction them off to make money somehow.
No, but the other thing is, while there's reason to believe the theory, on the other side of it, what do they have to use anyway? What? David Benavidez is like, you can't get that dude to Saudi. Remember, he's a Vegas fighter, right?
Yeah, but my thing is, like, these guys should be begging to get into these shows because it's money and it's experience and it's notoriety.
You can't fix stupid, dog. You can't fix stupid.
That's
You
I mean,
can't.
if you're in a career. Listen, if
No,
if
wait a
you're-
minute. No,
if
I'm
you're-
wrong.
okay,
They're
if you're-
using Puelo too. They're using Puelo. He's a PBC guy. Puelo. He's fighting Matias, the WBC champion, the Dominican one. They're using him.
Okay.
So I mean, they're
We've got-
using
we've
guys.
got- we've got guys to work with then.
It really pretty much is just Gervonta and David that were acting like bitches and said they weren't gonna go. It's pretty
But
much just them,
also,
I
no,
think.
but Isaac Cruz también. Isaac. They remember they was gonna use Isaac and he chose no. I need to fight Angel Fierro so he can damn near knock me out and I could have to fight him again.
I think he's gonna get knocked out.
Isaac Cruz, the world's most famous loser.
My dude, I think it was Undefeated that said it that like, yo, Sean Gibbons ruined his fucking career, bro. Two times they offered you Ryan, and both times you probably would have knocked him out.
And I mean, Tank would have probably gave him like 500,000 plus upside on pay-per-view, bro.
I'm waiting for a story where Sean Gibbons is decapitated and his head is just placed on top of his car. The money you costed that little motherfucker.
Cartel style, bro.
Trying to tell you. Shout out to,
oh, go ahead.
Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Peter. I was wearing my Spence Crawford shirt at my boxing gym, and the Mexicans think Canelo wins, but think Bud has a real chance. Surprised me. Like, yeah, he has a real chance. Like, I mean, I think he has a chance, but also I'm not overthinking that fight. That's a fight that I'm just trying to enjoy. It's a big fight. It's not a pay-per-view, y'all. It's on Netflix, so it's gonna be big. A lot of fucking people are gonna watch that fucking fight. I'm excited. I just want sometimes I get tired of the arguing and overthinking and wanting to be right. I just want to watch boxing, bro.
Did you see the film study from what's that guy's name? The guy that breaks down the
Boxing Gems.
Boxing Gems, yeah. For I think he did one on Canelo and
did one for how Canelo wins, one how Bud wins. Yeah.
Right. And I mean, there's an argument to be made for both, but the argument for the Canelo one is a little just I mean, we can't ignore the fact that this guy's been hit hard by Triple G. Like, my dude, like I can't. If you had to logify the fucking thing, you go with Canelo. If you're just going purely off of logic, no intangibles, no air of spontaneity, you go for Canelo, right? I saw him get in the fight with Kovalev. I saw him get hit pretty hard, where his face turned to the camera behind him. And
why does that matter when both times he's lost?
Listen, here's the thing. And this is why I don't want to overthink this fight. Logic dictates that Canelo should win. Logic dictates that, right? But logic also dictated that Haney should have won last weekend. Haney's been fighting. Listen to me. Haney's been boxing since he was 8 years old. He has the amateur background that Fabio didn't have. And I'm just saying that sometimes the things we see in boxing go against logic. Logic dictates Canelo, you should win. You're younger, you've been up there longer, you've been hit by bigger men and bigger punches than him. You literally are more experienced than him in every facet. I don't hold the losses against him because that's still experience that Canelo has that Crawford don't have. Canelo has been in there with the likes of a Floyd Mayweather. Canelo has been in there with the likes of a Dimitri Bivol. So logic dictates Canelo should win. But boxing is not always ruled by logic.
Yes, I get that. And then but
ain't that the truth?
we have to draw a better comparison than a heavyweight fight, though, because in a heavyweight fight, that's just way different. And also,
I'll give you another one.
All right, go for it. Shoot.
Andrew Cancio, part-time boxer.
Yeah, Machado and Cancio.
Works for a gas company. Yeah. Alberto Machado literally beat the shit out of Jezreel Corrales, long-reigning champion. Fucked him up, bounced him off the canvas. Very next fight. Who stops Machado? Fucking part-time boxer.
Twice to the body, wasn't it? Twice to the body.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Ramon Cardenas, part-time boxer, gave Inouye a great fucking
Great
fight, dog.
Yeah,
A
no, those are the
great
kind of
fight.
fights we want to see, and I'm hoping that it's a dog fight. I really hope that it's a in the pocket exchange.
Now
fight.
I could say, Ramon Cardenas gave Inouye a better fight than Neary. Yeah, y'all both knocked him down. But when Inouye got up after the Neary knockdown, he took over. He took that over. With Cardenas, I always had a feat like, yo, when he was swinging, yeah, you better stay the fuck out of the way of those. Cardenas was dangerous in that fight. Even after the knock, he was still dangerous in that fight. This is why I mean that sometimes boxing go against logic. So when I think about Crawford, listen, man, I don't have a rooting interest because I'm a fan of both, but I'm not sleeping on that guy. He is convinced that he can win this fight.
I'm definitely not sleeping on Crawford because of just, especially going off of the Skull fight, Canelo with Skull. I have it more of a 50-50 now. Before I had it as a 20-80. Now I have it more of a 50-50.
I have it. I have it.
Undefeated. Go ahead.
Did y'all see the video that Ring Magazine posted? Bro, Crawford looks out of shape. Like his back is big, bro. Like how can I say it?
I'm not. Yeah, but we look. He might be bulking right now. Remember, we're in June, bro. We're in June. You got all of July and all of August to trim that fat. He's probably been building muscle for a year. He's probably on a bulk. If I had to guess, he's probably on a bulk because I just seen him slap the shit out of Stephen Nelson. Yeah. He just slapped, and his back looked big. I think it's muscle under there. And you got all of July and all of August to sweat that shit out. And you need that muscle, dog. Like Canelo gonna hit you. I wouldn't be surprised if your whole body move. So you need to put on some weight. You do, you know? And it's kind of a suicide mission. If you take away all the Crawford is special, oh my fucking God, the pound for pound, the thing, the whatever, right? It's kind of a suicide mission. 37 going on 38 years old. You jumping up 2 weight classes. The night of the fight, you will not have fought in a fucking year. You didn't knock out Madrimov. I don't think you knocking out Canelo. I don't think that. If you gonna win it, I would be blown away, dog. Okay, I would lose 10 fucking pounds if you knocked out Canelo. I wouldn't know what to do, dog. I might have to go to church on Sunday. That Sunday, like I don't fucking know what's going on anymore. What happened to me? What happened to Earth?
But you don't think he can outbox Canelo?
Jules to walk in the church
going
and
with
catch
the whole,
on fire immediately.
You're not understanding. You going with the whole hum. All I'm saying is, I would be shocked if Crawford knocked him out, right? But Crawford is a killer. I don't think Crawford get out of bed for Madrimov like he get out of bed for Canelo. I think he hype. I think he love it. I think he one of them guys that like, yeah, I like this crazy shit. I like this danger shit. I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? He one of them guys.
Yeah.
He's a thrill seeker. I don't think I'm fighting fucking Israel acolyte. Who the fuck is he? Nah, I'm fighting Canelo. I got a chance to fight Canelo. Yeah.
They're gonna be ready. It's gonna be like a Spence performance, like how he did Spence. Like boxing logic would tell you Spence was the best guy at welterweight he fought, but he did Spence the dirtiest. You know what I'm saying?
If there you go, that he didn't beat the shit out of Mean Machine as bad as he beat the shit out. There were moments I felt sorry for Spence. I felt sorry for him. Like, yo, man, just stay fucking down, bro.
Yeah, that was a sad fight. That was sad to watch. I was actually surprised.
I wasn't because
I thought Crawford was gonna win, but I didn't think it was.
Same here. I wasn't.
I had Crawford knocking him out.
See, Crawford. See, this is the thing. Y'all don't understand this because y'all from Earth. Crawford. Y'all seen Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
Y'all seen that? That's what this is. Crawford is doing the Bruce Wayne shit. He's pulling the shit. He's doing the ropes. He's sharpening the kryptonite, right? Canelo is Superman, you know? Yeah, you got the physical advantages. You got a lot. And, Canelo got hands. Let's not kid ourselves, right? But that's what this is. And I'm like, look, dog, I don't want to get swept up in anybody's hate of Crawford or anybody's hate of Canelo. This is a great fucking fight to me. This is and motherfucker stole my shit, and I noticed it. I was the first that said this is the modern day Sugar Ray. Shut the fuck up. This is the modern day Sugar Ray Leonard. I was the first to say. To me, this fight is the modern day Hagler versus Leonard. That's what this is. The difference is that Crawford is making a bigger jump, but at the same time, Crawford has not been out as long as Leonard was. Leonard was out for like 3 years right before he fought Marvin Hagler. Bud only been out one. He only been out one.
Hey, but George,
Leonard looked worse in his last fight.
George, am I the only one that got Bud? Everybody got Canelo winning that fight?
Yes, you're the only one who's got Bud.
I'm going Canelo. Sure. I just don't.
I think looking at boxing.
No. Here's the thing. We're all over. Like Jules said, we're all overthinking this. But I was watching Winky Wright versus Shane Mosley 1 the other day because I like to go back and rewatch fights, and I know it's not a 1-to-1 comparison. It isn't. But here's the thing: Shane Mosley was up at a weight class that he had just arrived in. He was fighting a guy who was well acclimated to the weight. Winky Wright is not a known puncher. He beat the shit out of Shane Mosley. Beat the shit out of him. Like pound for pound, who was better, Shane Mosley or Winky Wright at the time? Shane Mosley was.
Exactly.
Mosley.
That's a great point. That's a great
size matters. It just does.
Hey, yo, man. I was gonna say, hope you guys are having a good night. What's up, Jules? I was gonna ask you, man. So do you guys think Crawford should still be in the top 3?
He's not in my top 3. I mean, like he's literally.
I find it funny how they. My bad. No. I was gonna say I just find it funny how they drop him like not as much. I mean, they got Canelo at 8. I get it. His last performance was not, anything special. But yeah, I don't understand how they got this dude again.
Let's make a long story short. Canelo, I have my pound for pound list. Usyk number 1, Inoue number 2. Canelo number 3, Crawford number 4. That's how I have it. Crawford, I love you, but you just don't fight enough, and that shit matters.
Yeah, listen, his record would be so much better if he would have taken on another guy at 154, somebody else,
or 160.
The shit is that let's not even overcomplicate it.
Somebody,
Brody, you gotta fight. Usyk is out here getting busy. Inoue is out here getting busy. You've been fighting once a year, literally for 5 years. I know all of it ain't your fault. All of it ain't his fault. Not all of it. But at this point, you have Turkey. Don't tell me you couldn't afford in between last August and this September comes.
Yeah, he should have had at least one fight, bro. One fight at least. And not only that, but you could have done the move. You could have moved up a couple of years, right after the Spence fight.
No, he was locked. This is the thing. This is why I say a lot of it is not his fault. Spence was wasting his fucking time. Spence activated the rematch clause right after that to sit on it for months and months and months and months and months. No, I don't really want to do it. You wasted a lot of Remember, he fought the fucking guy at the end of July. That means all of August, all of September, all of October, November, December, into the coming year. It wasn't until then that Spence decided, I don't want to do this. He couldn't do nothing else. He had to give him a rematch. Until Spence came off of that, he was not free. So I'm like, okay. But after the Madrimov fight is what I'm saying. Okay, cool. You cool with Turkey. You getting money. Everything is love. You fight Madrimov in August. You couldn't afford again that year. You couldn't afford. My ass. You could afford. Turkey did other shows. You could afford. But you didn't. And that's why I'm like, yo, dog, look, I fuck with Crawford. And if you win, that might, we might have to put your ass at number 1. If you win, it's going to be hard not to, dog. It's going to be very hard not to. But until
Are you moving Canelo if he wins or are you moving him up or he stays at 3?
No, because you have the advantage. You have the advantage. You have the advantage. pound for pound, don't think of it as nothing else. Canelo is the physically bigger, he's more experienced in every way that you can think of. He literally is the more experienced fighter. Crawford, you got like what, close to 40? Canelo has over 60 fights. He's been fighting at this level. Yo, before motherfuckers even started talking about you, Crawford, Canelo was fighting at this level. He was. Lara, Trout, Mayweather. He been here, dog. It's not new shit to him. Cotto, Golovkin, like, yo, let's be real. Canelo is not just the more experienced fighter at the weight. He is way more experienced than you. He has more rounds than you. He does. So I can't. It's not the same thing. Canelo beating Crawford is Crawford beating Canelo. Like, nah, Crawford is you moving up 2 weight classes. You're 37 years old. You haven't fought in a year. What?
I get what you
mean. And Canelo's been in there with much better fighters than Crawford has.
Yeah, like like being real, and motherfucker not gonna like this. They're not gonna like this. Cotto is a better name than anybody on Crawford's resume. Tell me I'm wrong. Cotto is a better name than anybody on Crawford. Cotto is way look.
Is Cotto a lot of people, better name than
yes.
Old Cotto.
My dude, you bugging, old Cotto. That old Cotto moved down to junior middleweight and became a champion again after Canelo beat him.
That was rejuvenated Cotto by Roach.
He was on a momentum. He was on a 160.
And here's the other shit. Wait. Here's the other shit. Cotto versus Canelo was a tight fight. That wasn't a wash. That was not a fucking wash. Cotto fought well in that fight. Spence. Bro, I felt bad for you. I was telling him to stop the fucking fight. I felt bad for him. Like, dog, this is not a fight no more. He's just mugging him now. He's mugging him.
Fucking Austin Trout, bro. A 23 Canelo versus a 27-year-old southpaw coming from beating Cotto in New York, bro.
Exactly.
Boom. Like
fought him on a high. I would say that Cotto, just generally, dog, Cotto literally been a champion at more weights, more times than Spence. We know that Cotto is a Hall of Famer. That's one name on Canelo's resume. That's just one.
Hey, but Jules, also, dude, it's about, like, when people look back in the past, they look at the names, like, oh yeah, he fought this guy, right? He's a Hall of Famer. They don't know the momentum that this dude had before. He was knocking out, or who did he beat? The
Daniel Gill, the Australian.
Yeah, and then Martinez.
Well, Martinez was fucking old, so I don't really give him a lot of shit for that. But it's more that I look at Canelo Cotto, right, as a fight. That was not. Eso no fue un viejo. That was not an old man in it. Dog, Cotto fought better than a lot. Cotto gave Canelo more of a fight at Cotto weight. And remember, Cotto's the one who set that catch weight. It wasn't Canelo.
That's what I was going to say, bro. Perfect.
Let me finish the sentence.
Keep going.
Cotto gave him a better fight than Callum Smith, than Billy Joe Saunders, than Caleb Plant. Yes! Cotto, bro. That's a high-level fighter. And to me, Cotto's better than everybody on Crawford's resume. There's not an argument. He's better than everybody on it. And you saw that when they fought. They're like, Cotto is a high-level motherfucker. A high-level guy.
Yeah. And you bring up a good point. Man. People talk about Canelo weight. They talk shit. Cotto was doing that shit.
Yeah, Cotto did that shit. Super Cotto weight. 157. What was it? 157.
157 against Canelo.
It was 157 for Martinez. Después was like 156 for Gill. I think it was 155 for Canelo. That was Cotto doing that. Like, yo, Cotto
was so slick with that shit too.
Yeah.
Super Cotto weight. Motherfuckers forgot about Super Cotto weight, bro.
Cotto had all the advantages in that Canelo fight. He was the A side. He dictated the weight. He dictated
Super
everything.
Cotto weight, bro. Super Cotto weight. Shout out to Pork Chop. Nah, Isaac was on Bud Madrimov card. Yeah, but you don't remember Pork Chop that they offered him Ryan? It wasn't supposed to be Rolly. It was supposed to be Isaac. And Isaac turned that shit down to fight Angel Fierro. No. It was Angel Fierro. It was Angel fucking Fierro, yeah. The world will scream snack. Yeah, but look, I'm a realist, bro. All right? Maybe Bud is on Peds. Maybe. I don't give a shit because Canelo might be on pads. He literally got caught with clenbuterol, so I don't care about that shit.
Mhm.
Like, bro, to me, they're all on pads. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they are all on pads, bro. I'm on pads, all right? You know, so fuck that shit. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Yo, this Scooby-Doo fight is pretty good.
I was gonna say,
it's Kurt Scooby's already fighting.
Yeah, and it's not bad. It's a good fight.
How's he looking? Because I know he likes to talk shit. Let me turn the TV.
I think he's winning the fight.
no, he knocked the guy down. He's winning the fight.
Was it on the zone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who are the ladies that are fighting? I don't know them that well.
Jules explained them at the top of the show. Cruz and Chavez. They're apparently fighting to be the number one contender for the WBA super flyweight title.
And who has that title?
Shit, I do not know off the top of my head.
We'll ask Jules when he comes back.
Is that Isaac's aunt or not?
That I have no idea.
Was it Erica Cruz?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not her. Nah. I think she's still suspended. I don't think she's fought again.
Oh, yeah, she got caught. Dirty ass girl. Gotta be careful with these girls that are dirty, man.
Yeah.
True.
So, does anyone have Jin Sasaki this weekend against Brian Norman?
Man, I don't know too much about him actually.
When's that fight? Because I know it's in Japan, so it'll be at 3 a.m. over here.
Yep, it's hang on, I will tell you in a second. Someone cover for me while I look it up. Hitchens, Cambosis.
Yeah, Jin Sasaki, he got like a high knockout ratio, right? He's like got some power to him, right?
Yes, he does. He's 19.
He's got a chance. I don't think Norman got the best chin. I do like Norman's chin.
Damn, man.
Oh, this is that Scooby Doo. He fights at 140.
See, and I like Brian. I like Brian Norman, but damn, they overplayed their card. Like fuck, man. Now Boots is gone. Like shit.
Oh, that kills poor Brim's whole thing where it's like, oh no, it's a play. They're both playing their part. The fight's gonna happen. Like, oh, is it?
Brim said it like 2 days ago.
54.
Yeah, he's I think he vacated his title already. I believe.
Oh,
what Brim say?
Oh shit, 54 about to get lit. I mean, it's already lit.
Hey, can we get that Virgil Boots on the Canelo Crawford?
Oh hell yeah, I'm ready for that one. I'm ready for that one.
That'd be a dream, man.
It was everybody saying it was a duck. I'm like, how is he ducking by unifying? Like this shit is crazy.
No, apparently it's not gonna be next, but because Ortiz won't be ready. But Boots' next fight after his 154 debut might be against Ortiz. That's the plan anyway, according to Eddie.
Yo, this fight's getting good.
I mean, Scooby's beating the shit out of him.
They're both in the
It's looking bad, and dude's wearing Rose. Yeah,
bro, Scooby looks a whole fucking weight class bigger than this poor dude.
That's not his last name, right? Is that his nickname? Or is that his last name?
Yeah, I think that's his last name. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know why your nickname would be Rose. But
I'm talking about Scooby. I'm talking about Scooby.
Oh yeah, that got to be a nickname. Got to be a nickname.
No, there's no way that's the name. Come on now.
Unless it is your last name, because there's motherfuckers that have last name.
Fucking guess. Scooby
Okay,
is his last name.
who the fuck you met in your life named Scooby other than a cartoon dog?
Exactly.
Oh my bad. No, my bad. I think it meant Roche. I'm tripping. My bad.
Nah. It's Rose, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Rhodes, you might want to make a business decision here, brother.
He actually got a chance. Scooby is trash, man. This dude. this dude looks cool right now, but like he got exposed by like a bum his last fight, bro. Like he really can't fight somebody that fights back. Like he's the only reason you can do this because this guy's not fighting back. This guy can really just land a left hook on him. You know what I'm saying?
You know, if he's got a chance, he better take it because he been getting the shit beaten out of him.
I don't think he got the confidence. I don't think he got the confidence to take it. I think he's intimidated.
I mean, he has the size of his legs, so.
Like, goddamn.
Damn, that's a small ass ring.
Yeah, that looks like a sparring ring. It looks like some 18 by 18s.
Apparently, that's going to be the new norm for turkey shows going forward. The 18 by 18. There we go. Here we go.
Wait, for real, Jason?
He's down. He's down.
Bro, okay, ref. Come on now. That was the back of the head.
Damn, this girl look good.
Yeah, he kind of pushed him down on that knockdown.
Man, he got him leaking.
Yeah, he's getting the shit beat out of him. He's not fighting back.
Nah.
No. Somebody make a business decision on his behalf. Like, throw in the towel.
Someone should love this guy.
Come on now.
Maybe they'll try to give him another chance in the corner. I mean, but if you ever saw that fight from school,
No, I was gonna say, so Boots is definitively moving up to 154. Deeper division, more damn fine ass bitches. Do we think that he's gonna do well as a junior middleweight, or is he gonna get exposed?
Bro, that's what we were just talking about, and it's like, damn, like I like Brian, but damn, y'all overpaid y'all card, bro.
Yeah, but we knew that was gonna happen, dog.
Like
that same stupid shit always happens because you arguing from a position, you negotiating from a position of fear. Like, well, I don't want to do it now. You don't know if that's gonna be there later. You don't know that.
Didn't Bram guarantee the fight by October, November?
And the next day.
Fucking day.
And the next fucking day, Boots is moving up.
No, but
the
thing with Norton is, like, you said it in one of your recent videos, like, you think because you're young, you have all the time, but the thing they forgot is they're on the time of older fighters. It's like, you try to get older fighters on your schedule. They wait for you.
And you never too young to get your ass beat. Y'all remember Gabe Flores? Fucking Top Rank was hyping him up for like 15 seconds. And then fucking, who was it? Luis Lopez beat his ass, I think it was.
Venado.
It was It was Venado beat his ass. It's like, you're not too young. You are never too young to get your ass beat at Top Rank. No, you're not.
Are these motherfuckers friends or some shit? The fuck?
They was praying together just now, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, they hugging and laughing and hee-hawing. I'm like, that dude got paid to take the dive.
Yeah, you know damn good and well, you make some of your best friends in a fight, dog. My best friends in high school was all guys that I fought.
Yeah. You make good friends out there. Yeah,
you make good friends fighting, dog. Like my best friends.
Praying and hugging and shit. Off, like I don't know, dog.
Okay.
It was in the media when that happened. Like next time I saw him, it was like we was just cool.
But maybe it's a relief that we did that and we good now. It could be like a relief. We did that. Yeah. We fought. We good now.
But to get back to your point, Jules, you're never too young to get your ass beat. See Vargas, Fernando. Jesus.
I'm trying to tell you, never too young to get your ass beat. So Brian is a good fighter, by the way. Just in general, generally that without Boots there, you beat a lot of these guys, right? Here's the problem. They know that. So they not going to fight you. You fucked up. They not going to fight you, bro. You think Rolly going to fight Brian Norman? Ryan. No. T.O. No. 46 going on 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao. No. Barrios. No. You'll be lucky if you could get Stanionis in the fucking ring.
He probably also put himself in a situation where he has to move to 154 and he could get fucked up.
He's a good fighter that ain't worth no money. What do you think is gonna? He is a good fighter though. Like no cap, like he'll fuck you up. That's why they not gonna fight him.
But his dad speaks online. I think he can apply pressure, like the man.
Who, dog? But to who?
Like
them dudes. Shut up. Them dudes is not afraid to run from him, dog. They're not like you think they give a fuck. Rolly is retarded, bro. That dude is retarded. Like nobody at 147 right now is gonna fuck with you. It might be one guy, and it's a long shot. It's only one guy. No,
Devin?
Fucking Devin Haney.
You
Come
don't
on,
think they
bro.
can corner his punk ass
I
into fighting him?
was gonna say Conor Ben, because Conor Ben is with the shits. If he go back, if shit
He's
don't
at
work out,
47.
if I was gonna say if shit don't work out with Chris, he might drop back down to 47. Fuck it, fight, and that's a great fight, by the way.
I love that fight.
That's a great fight, by the way. But that's a long shot because that kid is worth money. Brian, not worth no money. That's why you in Japan.
Speaking of Devin Haney, did y'all see him fishing for the Hitchens fight next? Like, bro, come up to 147. You pussy.
Oh, like, motherfucker, you couldn't pay me. Well, you probably could pay me to watch that shit, but it had to be something. Like, I need at least $100 to watch that fight. Like, that's terrible fucking style matchup, though.
That is background noise and NyQuil all at once.
For real, that's fucking Jim. Then the pool.
What's her name
NyQuil.
called them out? Who? Tiger Johnson called them out.
Tiger Johnson, bro.
Come on now.
Tiger Johnson, bro.
Him and his haircut.
Hey, is it true that is it true that
this is the one guy who just called them out recently?
Go ahead, Alvarez.
My bad. No, I was gonna say, is it true that Turkey wants a smaller ring?
Yeah, George's father confirmed. George's father confirmed that the ring for Stevenson Zepeda is an 18 by 18. I think that's the smallest ring you could use. Is the 18 right? Shit. Don, that's the smallest ring you could use, right? 18 by 18.
18 by 18. That's it.
Fuck.
That's kind of bogus.
Yeah.
Them dudes is
that
fighting.
The size of that ring?
Them dudes is fighting in that box of Nikes I got over there, bro.
Yo, good luck moving now. Good luck moving now, bro.
Is 18 by 18 the size of the ring we're watching the fight?
You know what? Just fucking tie their legs. Just tie their fucking legs.
No, but it's not
just let them wear less like 4 ounce gloves. Like
but it is like, look, Shakur is, he's a good kid. He's from New Jersey. He's got a gap in his tooth. It's all wonderful, but you got to make boxing exciting again, dog. You do. You got to make it. You have to. It's a business, bro. People not watching it in this country, I'm going to say, because in the UK, they good. They good over there. Mexico is fine. Australia is fine. Japan is fine. Over here, it need to be exciting again because people not watching it. They not.
Wait, this is in Saudi, right?
No, that ring is in Queens in New York. Remember, they fighting in Queens.
Oh, yeah. In New York, it's 18. I think in Texas and Vegas, they allow 16 at the smallest, the minimum.
Bro, it should be. No. It should be an 8 by 8 ring, 8 feet by 8.
Soccer, bitch. No, really, this is an actual fucking solution, because I give love to Showbiz for the whole no run rule idea. You can't trust these fucking referees to enforce that. You have to do the Van Damme splits and punch someone in the nuts before they even warn you about a low blow. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. I know. I was going to say that I think Showbiz stole that idea from you, Jason. I'm not even kidding. Jason said that shit weeks ago. You said that shit on one of these lives. You said that shit weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, Jason. It was either Jason or somebody. It wasn't me. It was Jason. Which fight was we watching? No, you know what? It was the day after. It was the day after the Times Square show. We watching the Canelo fight on a Saturday, and I think it was Jason that said, "Yo, there needs to be a no running rule." Other sports, verbatim, he said, other sports structure their officiating so that the product is more marketable. That shit was he was the first one I heard say that shit. Like, yeah, that make a lot of fucking sense.
I mean, when's the last time that they actually called for too much clinching, bro? Like, when's the last time?
It doesn't even happen anymore, bro.
Stalling is what it is. I think the official call is stalling, because you could take points for stalling, and that's what Haney did, and that's what Skull did. They were stalling.
I saw it a couple weeks ago.
But you
shut up the road talk. Make it 16 by 16. Hoonie country shit.
Yeah. Well, Showbiz was complaining about that, about the smaller ring. Where he was like, yeah, like I asked for the no running rule, but I still like movement. But I'm like, I mean, if your fighter has great movement, it doesn't matter what size the ring is, because he's gonna fight in the pocket and he's gonna utilize the ring smart. I mean, no matter if it's
that just adds an advantage to pressure fighters.
Let me just be real. That if that does give William an advantage, here's the thing: I don't fucking care. I want to be entertained. That's the only reason I'm here is to be.
Oh, you don't care about the best versus the best, and the best, knowing who the best is.
Yeah, of course I care about that, but this is the best. This is the best available opponent for Shakur. So why would that even be a point of contention? Now the best are fighting the best, but I don't want to see you running around. Like I don't give a shit. I don't want to see you running around for 36 minutes. I do not.
My argument is if you're going to run around for hold on. My argument is if you're going to run around for 36 minutes, are you the best?
Yeah.
If it's gonna be best versus the best, can you imagine Devin versus Shakur, bro?
That would be awesome.
I think that'd be a great fight.
No, because I'm not gonna spin the context either.
Have you saw the sparring match?
Hold on. There's no rules are being broken. It's an 18 by 18 foot ring. That is a legal size for a ring. No rules are being broken. If Shakur considers that a handicap, I guess we found out what your fucking ceiling is. Scared? Are you worried? Are Shakur's fans worried? Because, like, nah, homie, like, it has to stop. Legitimately, it has to stop. Every major broadcaster has pulled out of boxing. We don't need more Mayweathers. We don't need more jabbers and movers. We don't. If that means, I'm not saying he's going to get knocked out, but if that means that a Shakur Stevenson has to lose, oh, fucking well. I'm not his fucking father. I look like worrying about him so fucking much.
The fact that they're booing you in your hometown, bro. What does that say?
And I'm supposed to sit here and go like this because it's an 18 by like, nah, homie, fight.
Also, I don't have a violin that small.
Also, have to consider the fact that if one of these guys loses and they have that big of an ego for being booed, what are they going to do when they lose? Like, are we going to ever see him again? That's the thing. Like, these guys have such an inflated ego that if they actually legitimately lose a fight, and they can't have their daddy petition to get the fight overturned, then what are we going to? We're never going to see him again.
The Mayweather era warped people's perception of boxing because they can't. Either they're too young and they didn't see it with their own eyes, or they thought that that's everything. Like, no, the Roy Jones Jr. era was a lot of fucking fun. The Oscar De La Hoya era was a lot of fucking fun. The eras before that, the Mike Tyson, the Chavez. No, this I gotta move around. I gotta move around all fucking around. Like, no, you can't sell that shit.
Yeah, they can't fathom a loss. They can't deal with the reality of a loss so much so that they're willing to put everyone to sleep by running around.
You can't sell that shit.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I think that's what fucked over De La Hoya.
I don't mind it.
25 Trinidad.
That shit don't be bothering me like at all.
Well, maybe I'm not saying it bothers you personally, but you're not. If you're saying that you like that style of fighting, that still means you're in the minority. That kid got booed in his own fucking city for that shit. They were calling for the Mexican cat to come out in the East Coast. They were literally screaming, "Navarrete," during Shakur's fight. What about that is a good thing, though? What?
I mean, that's not a good thing at all, man.
No, that ain't good.
And it also
he had to like go full heel because it's like people gonna hate you. You might as well like be a character. People hate.
You can just fucking fight. Now, I'm not gonna throw Shakur under the bus because I said it in another live. He doesn't always fight like that. He didn't fight Josh Padley like that. He didn't fight who's that guy with the fucked up name?
Not the Marine.
He didn't fight Jamel Herring like that. He didn't fight because I was looking at the recent fights. And look, the Delos Santos fight. That fight, the tape on it needs to be burned, and the ashes need to be shot into space. No one should ever have to watch that shit.
Impressed by it. I was impressed that
not impressed.
You win a fight. I was impressed.
Listen. We getting we in a parking lot. We in a parking lot. This is what that fight is. We in a parking lot. We trying to get it on. You just backing up. Yeah, we're not fighting anymore, bro.
If I'm backing up and getting jabbed in the face.
No, bro. It wasn't nobody getting hit like that in that fight. If he was getting off and moving out the way, I would say, yeah, this is boxing.
That wasn't
hitting him. You hitting him and you getting out the way. You staying off the line. You pivot. but you still hitting him, and you hitting him with regularity. Brody, you outside so much in this fight, it's not a fight. It's not. And you only really hitting him when you fucking have to, because you ain't taking it to him.
Like,
No,
so
Jules,
bad.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, brother. Oh, all right.
No, I was gonna say, it depends on the narrative. I remember watching channels back in the day when they were talking about Floyd. Oh, the sweet science, or like even when Canelo fought Lara. Oh no, that's the sweet science. And then now that Tank is, I guess, the face of boxing, and they're like, oh, he's exciting. He's a pay-per-view star. He's drawing in crowds. So like it just changes based off of the fighters that.
I'll give you a better example of what you're trying to say. When everybody was hyping up Floyd, it was all about the boxing and the smoothness and the movement. And here comes dumbass Wilder who can't box, and all of a sudden boxing doesn't fucking matter anymore. As long as you get the knockout, right? The narrative changes. I'm be real, I don't give a fuck what none of them motherfuckers think about boxing. Because y'all the motherfuckers that thought Spence was going to beat Crawford. I don't give a fuck. Y'all thought Fulton was going to beat Inoue. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about boxing. I don't fucking care. What I know is that there is an entire history of boxing that predates the Mayweather era, right? They like a lot of motherfuckers' whole opinion on boxing is literally based on Floyd. Literally. That is a moment in time. That is not boxing. I remember when Mike was out here cracking fucking skulls, when motherfucking Chavez was out here fucking people up, Felix Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley fucking people up. I remember all of that.
Hagler putting people in the hospital.
Well, no, because I didn't live that. I didn't live the Hagler era. But I remember in all these eras of boxing that I lived, that I know, this Mayweather shit, like, and God bless Mayweather, whatever. But that is literally a moment in time. This is not the story. Mayweather is not the story of boxing. What the fuck? It's not the story of boxing. Most of the time, boxing wasn't like that. Most of the time.
Hey, listen, Jules, don't tell that to Eagle, man.
Now, if you want to see some boxing shit, you like cerebral boxers, right? You like movers and slicksters. The slickest motherfucker these two eyes have ever seen is Pernell Whitaker. That's slick, bro. When I fuck with Floyd. Don't get it twisted. I fuck like Pretty Boy. Oh yes, Pretty Boy was great, but he ain't like you slick shit. Yo, watch some James Toney, man. James fucking Toney, right? So these motherfuckers got to get off Floyd dick, and I don't want to make this a Mayweather episode neither, but it's like, yo, the dick eating when it comes to that particular fighter is off the fucking charts, dog. Get off his dick.
Like be slick, but give me some action, bro. Tony, lights out Tony,
James
bro,
Toney,
was a great
rolling
fighter.
counter, slipping counter, bro. Like, he was a great fucking fighter.
Tony was the best. But here's the thing.
I mean, some fighters don't. Hang on, bro. I mean, it depends. Be like a slugger, like.
The running got so bad that we were looking at William Shiraz and going, oh, look at Shiraz. He's on the outside, but he's punching, he's engaging, he's fighting. He's not an outside cutie pie. Fucking Shiraz with his fucking chin.
Trying to tell you, dog. Like, motherfuckers think, boxing is not for motherfuckers that eat caviar off they knuckle. This not for the wine and cheese crowd, bro. This for poor motherfuckers that like watching people beat their brains out. Don't get away from that, because that is what sells it. It's not you gotta explain. I remember there was moments it will be with the bitches. It's fucking Mayweather fight. It's way back in it. We'll be with the bitches. The bitches is bored. Motherfuckers got to explain to them what makes like. See, I shouldn't have to explain it. You should be able to see it. Because when Mike was out here beating the shit out, you didn't have to explain shit to nobody, dog. Chavez, you didn't have to explain shit to nobody. Felix Trinidad, you didn't. You can see. Like, that's a bad motherfucker.
Show.
I like the art of.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I'm saying I like the art of boxing, like the approach and the intricacies of how people like the chess match of it, like what people thinking, seeing how they get it done.
More than the sophistry. Not sophistries.
Like this fight is going on right now. Like,
more than the science of boxing. Being honest, just because I'm a simple man, I like simple things. Father's Day is Sunday. I told them, get me a bucket of chicken. I am a simple man. More than the science of boxing, I like the tempo That's why I favor kickboxing over MMA. I like the tempo. I want action. That's why I'm here. I want action. You know what I mean? If I want drama, I'll watch Law and Order. I want action. So yeah, I could appreciate the science of boxing. I will never tell you that Shakur Stevenson is not a good fighter, or that Devin Haney is not a skilled fighter. No, they're skilled fighters, but they're boring. They're boring. They have a tendency to and you know, I have to say it because a lot of people associate the pure boxer style with black fighters. They tend to do that. Not every pure boxer is black. You know that, right? Sandor Martin is not black. Scott Nicholson is not black. Tyson Fury is not black. Michael McKinson is not black. You associating that. You know why you doing that shit?
I'm not black.
Floyd fucking Mayweather. That's why you doing that. Did you forget that Roy Jones Jr. is black? Did you forget that James Toney is black? Did you forget that Evander Holyfield, George Foreman, some of the biggest punches this fucking sport has ever seen? George Foreman, motherfucking Ron Lau, motherfucking son, they're black.
Bernie Shavers.
But you have associated this finesse ballerina bullshit with every black fighter. Yeah, every black fighter is not a pure boxer. So the first thing you need to do is get that shit out of your head. But you only doing that. Why you doing that? Because of fucking Floyd. So where we need to start is you need to get off his dick. That's where we start. Get off his. Some of the most exciting fighters the sport has ever seen that are not outside cutie pies. You know what they were? They were black. Marvin Hagler, he's black. Can we get some more Marvin Haglers? Can somebody comb the streets of Boston for me and find me another Marvin Hagler, please? Because we need another one of those.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. There's more science to me. There's more science in a Roberto Duran head slip of a punch coming right at him that leaves his opponent overextended and vulnerable to a right cross than anything to do with his fucking runners.
Yeah, like motherfuckers in the postmodern era who probably came up towards the tail end of Floyd's career have associated the most boring base style in all of boxing and co-opted it for an entire group of people. And it's like, no, not every. You know, Nicolino Loche from Argentina was not black, right? He was a pure boxer, though. He was a pure boxer. Pure boxer.
But here's the thing, Jules.
No. Here's the thing that I'm in the sentence. Here's the thing. That pure boxer means pure boxer. So understand that. Pure boxer means pure boxer. It doesn't mean black fighter. It means pure boxer. That's what we're talking about. So don't make it a race thing when motherfuckers say, yeah, pure boxers are fucking boring. How many times have we said Scott Nicholson is fucking boring? She's a great looking girl. Great legs. But she's fucking boring.
Great ass.
You've seen Rice on paper place swiping that girl.
Like you cannot mention Hagler without mentioning Hearns. How come nobody ever brings up Mayweather versus Robert Guerrero, bro?
Right? Shit is crazy. Like, shit, that was a book. No, there was Mayweather. And this is why I don't like Mayweather being the crux of so many arguments.
None of these guys are boring. Shakur's not boring. Devin's not boring.
No, they're boring. No, they're boring. They're boring. And you're ignoring a lot of people because you don't think he's boring. That's what's going on. You don't think he's boring. But I could ask 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. They're all going to say it's boring.
Stuff. I think that's just stigma people like put on styles. Yeah. Like,
but he's like 3 of those fights.
It's bigger than young people understand that pure boxers have never, ever in any era, even in Mayweather's era, they didn't call Pretty Boy boring. And most of Floyd's career, he was actually Pretty Boy. I know because I saw the whole fucking thing. Floyd was Pretty Boy longer than he was Money May. Yeah, he was Pretty Boy most of his career, most of his fights. He's Pretty Boy. It's not till the tail end he becomes Money May, and that's not. I think that's maybe 10, 12 fights. Out of
even when he was Money May, he had some good fights that were entertaining. Like the Maidana fights.
This is what I'm gonna say. No, that's what I'm trying to allude to that. The Maidana fights were good, both of them. The Canelo fight was good. The Cotto fight was good. The Mosley fight was good. Right? Here's the thing: people that don't know fuck all about boxing, and I'm not fucking joking. I'm not doing the Roger Mayweather shit. They think Devin and Shakur fight like Floyd. To me, it blows my mind that you don't see how different they are. They're super different. Floyd Mayweather's signature move. I come back to this all the time. Floyd Mayweather's signature move, the pull counter. This is how you know he wasn't an outside cutie pie. The pull counter requires you to be mid-range. It requires you to be within striking distance of the opponent so you can pull and counter. He's not an outside. Mayweather was not a particular outside fight. No, he wasn't. A lot of the time he's a mid-range guy. Now I will tell you, Floyd was not boring most of the time. But these kids, oh no, yes, you guys are fucking bad. You're bad. Like, yes, this is bad. But you think you fight like Floyd. Was Floyd a pure boxer? Yes. But he wasn't always a pure boxer. He was a mid-range fighter. A lot of the time he was a watch the Gennaro Hernandez fight. He's a mid-range fighter. Chico Corrales fight. Mid-range fighter. When he's slipping, rolling punches, he's mid-range when he's doing that. Y'all dudes is so scared to get hit, you are nowhere near the target. Nowhere.
Yeah, Floyd used to do dudes nasty, bro.
I'll be honest.
No, the thing
there's
is,
only two fights. There's only two fights from Shakur that I thought were like boring.
Nicotila,
Dos Santos.
Yeah. The fear is though, this is how you looking now. So look, Shakur, you could see in a Padley fight that he trying. You can see that he trying.
The Ardom fight, the Conceição fight, the Valdez fight, the Heron fight, the Yoshino fight.
Hold on. But Devin, your last fight was really bad. And this is a difference between, I would say, the Mayweather era and the one we in now. See, them guys back in the day, and the further back you go, they used to fight more often. So, look, you have a shitty performance, you come back, 3 fights a year, they'll forget about that shitty one, right? Back in the day. Could be like that. Now you got guys, they fight 6 months, maybe twice a year, maybe once a year, maybe once. Remember, Devin only fought once last year. He could have came back. Nah, he didn't want to come back because the money wasn't right. These guys don't fight often enough to get away with bad performances. They just don't. Now, if you had a fighter, he fight 3-4 times a year, right? Well, you could have a bad one. You'll be back before you know it, and they'll forget about that one. But that's not the kind of schedule that Devin is on. No.
Yeah, you know he had to get 2 rollies.
Man,
even his progress fight was pretty
boring. Good. No, that was boring.
Hey,
aside from the most exciting thing that happened in that fight was the knockdown, and
it was only boring because progress.
No, it was boring because Devin was staying on the outside. I know you like pure boxers, but at some point you have to accept that most of the world don't like that shit. Most of the world. I could take a poll right now, and it's gonna come back the same no matter where I do it. Most people don't like outside fighters. Most
97%.
Jules, I'll go as far
my favorite fighters are inside fighters. Like my favorite fighter is Sean.
Yeah,
Porter,
but we talking about the pure boxers. But we talking about the pure boxers. I'm just saying. Pure boxers are not and have never been well liked. No, they have no.
And here's the thing: like, if as a pure boxer, if you're
Ali wasn't like
bro. Can I finish?
You can't compare. You can't compare this. And this is.
Hey, look at these dudes fighting right now. They're fighting.
They fighting.
Yeah.
That shit. That motherfucker look like the motherfucker from Keenan and Peele. He don't look like him.
He kind of looks like mini Andrew Tate.
He looks like Cat from Minnesota.
I would fucking Andrew Tate. Jesus Christ.
He looks like that.
Fucking said mini Andrew Tate. He said he White Castle and
mad disrespectful.
Hey, doesn't he look like that Vine guy?
Let me pay the bills. Let me pay the bills. Pork Chop said Ness said 16 by 16 is the lowest. It depends on the state. Real Talk said Homegirl is saying Homegirl saying he was impressed by Shakur, and Edward is the Mayweather obsessed apologist, the snob. That was for you, Fig. Luis said gay porn is better than
whoa. How would you?
I wouldn't go that far.
I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Slight exploration in the tempo there. Okay.
Country, you say you don't agree with that? Have you seen gay porn before, bro?
I do not agree with that. Watching gay porn is better than pure boxers. Okay.
Well, how would you know what? I don't have an answer because I've never watched the gay porn.
Have you seen gay porn?
Because He's adamant that not.
No, sir, I have not. But I know enough.
Country,
You can review some shit you ain't never seen.
Hey,
the
Jules.
the girls never came. The girls never came. That's a fast movie.
Hey, Jules. Speaking of that, that boring fighter, Devin. Do you think Eddie takes another shot with him? Because did you see what he said today?
Eddie said that they're gonna have some meetings. I saw in another interview. He said they're gonna have some meetings, and the most I could think that Eddie could do for him, which is what I said in the last video. Boots is moving up. 2 titles are about to go vacant. So the best thing you could do for Devin is see if you could line him up for one of those titles. But just fighting for a title or titles is not a big name fight. That's the problem. You probably could get him. You probably could get him a little eliminator to fight for one of them belts, but you need opponents, and nobody wants to fight you. You're fucked. Like, dog, I said it 3 lives ago. Yo, he's fucked for real. Rolly don't give a fuck about you. He waiting for the winner of Pacquiao Barrios. Them 3 don't give a fuck about you, right? Ryan is gonna go jerk off probably for the rest of the year, right? Tio, he ducked you. Make no, this is a duck. It is a duck, but he ducked you, and now you don't got nothing to do. So you are exposed to the welterweight division because those are the only guys that are gonna fight you. Is welterweights that need a name, and you hit like a fucking girl. So you gonna get found out as sooner than you think. If you keep,
you think he could get Stanionis?
Come on, bro.
To make matters worse,
do you think he beats Stanionis? Is my question. Because I don't even know. I'm being real there. I don't know.
That'll be a tough fight, but I think he can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's play promoter.
Hold on. At this point, does he even deserve to be lined up for a title or a title shot?
I mean, because he's undefeated, and his dad talks a lot. That is undefeated. But
he's one of the most popular fighters in boxing.
Look, the narrative is
No. Let me put it the right way.
Okay.
It's not that he's one of the most popular boxers in boxing, because in reality he's not. But he is more popular than a lot of welterweights. Nobody give a fuck about that division, bro. No one cares.
It used to be the star division. Now it's fucking ghost.
Even like who's more popular?
Look, Devin is more popular than Brian Norman. Devin is more popular than Brian Norman. Devin is more popular than Devin is more popular than Radzav Butayev. Devin is more popular than Stanionis. Like, is he more popular than welterweights? Yes.
What about Boots?
Yeah.
I think they might
be 54, bro.
It might be the same. I think.
Oh no.
Is he more popular?
You know how you could gauge that popularity. Wait, you know how you could gauge that popularity? Boots had 2 fights in Philly, right? They did good numbers. I'm not talking about views. I'm talking about people came to them fights. They came like, bro, Boots fighting. I don't know if I could say he's more popular than Boots off of that. I know Devin had the fight in what was it, country? San Francisco?
Yeah.
Them Australians wasn't out there for Devin, bro. You know what I mean? Like they wasn't. They was out there for George.
Like outside the country. My bad.
It was in Stockton.
But I'm saying that they had Devin had a hometown fight. I don't really think it did like numbers like that. Like, did it? Did it do numbers? Because I know Boots' shits did good.
Like $50.
He had programs. I'm not
in Oakland, bro. He fought in Oakland because that's where
I can see it. I can see
San Francisco.
I can see the Rolly fight. I can see the Rolly fight happening.
Rolly's not gonna fight him.
Blair Cobbs
right now.
Yeah, somebody said Blair Cobbs.
But the shit is, that's not a bad fight. That's be real. If they said Blair Cobbs versus Haney next weekend, you not gonna watch it?
Fight.
That for comedic genius.
Watch that dumb shit. Yo, Blair is retarded, bro. Like Blair is retarded. Like, yeah, he might woo Haney and you never know, dog. Shout out
to want to see Ryo, Blair, and Rolly. Man.
Wait,
I've been wanting that fight for years.
Gooch said, wait, Haney is a promoter. He could give himself the biggest payday of his career.
Holy
DHP, bro.
Hey, Jules, Cobbs will come in the ring and go, Haney!
That's not, no, but being real, that's actually not a bad shout. That's pretty good fight. I would watch that.
So if you're Eddie, right, and let's say you want to put Devin versus Blair, what's the price tag on it? Because I know Haney wants a shit ton of money, and it's like, bro,
dude, that's the other problem. This is what I mean. Like, look, interest-wise, I don't care about Devin's career, and you just said it. Last year, Sandor Martin got ordered by the WBC because nobody wanted to pay Haney crazy money. That's why he didn't fight him. he dropped the belt. And it's like, oh, so you thinking what you gonna get turkey money for stumble bums and rickshaw drivers? Them days is over, partner. You might have to get market value now. If Turkey don't want to use you, right? If Turkey don't want to use, and he probably doesn't.
Yeah,
he don't got nothing for you to do, right? You got to get out there. Eddie not gonna give you what 7, 8, 10. Eddie not gonna give you that, bro. He not. We talking about 2, bro. Maybe. I'm saying we might be talking about 2 and 3, maybe 3, 4 good guys, but that's what we talking about. Them 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a wrap for all of that. So are you gonna fight? Leo said it, and y'all didn't listen. Leo said it, and we'll see. Leo said that motherfucker might sit out the rest of the year because he can't get the money that he was gonna get for Tio. He might sit out.
The thing, Haney, you have 2 ways to make money here. First way is to be popular. You won't be popular because you ain't exciting. Like, okay, we said he was more popular. He's more well known than 147, but you aren't exciting enough to be that guy. Then the other thing is to make yourself invaluable. How do you do that? By fighting a lot. By making it so that if you don't have Devin Haney's name on the record, yeah, he won't. He won't fight. So what are you doing here, brother?
The demands that he has, the fiscal demands that he has, make it to where he can only fight once or twice a year. So I don't really give a fuck about his career, and he don't got a belt, so I really don't give a fuck. Like, bro, what? I'm gonna be sitting here pining for the next Devin Haney fight? Is that what we doing now? Need that Devin Haney fight.
Is he a mandatory?
Here you go, King.
No, he's nothing.
Bro,
he's nothing.
Eddie's gonna fuck around and sign him, and then we're gonna be forced to watch Hitchens versus Haney, bro.
Oh my god. Please don't say that.
The worst fucking part is that we're talking about these guys like they're professionals, and we talk about Raymond Cardenas like, oh, he's a cab driver, he's an Uber driver. He fights just as often every year as the rest of you motherfuckers.
No, he fucking actually fights. Like, look, man, it's very simple. I'm off of them. Ryan can go to Nickelodeon if they're still around. Broly could. I don't even fucking care. T.O. go to hell. Devin, whatever, bro. Devin, whatever, bro. Because I'm ready.
The Shadow Realms.
You don't see that? Look, Morel. I'm more excited for Morel versus Katayev than anything involving Devin. I don't care, but like Devin, go. I don't know. Bill, whatever, dog. Whatever the fuck ever.
I had to go watch some of Katayev's fights, and I was like, hold on, man. Hold on. This might
David might be in some shit. David might be in some shit.
You know what? Win or lose, you might get a little fight of the year joint right here, man.
Can I tell you that card, like that Queen show? Yo, look, Zepeda versus Stevenson. Shiraz versus Berlanga. Matias versus Puello. And that Katayev Morel, y'all better watch the tape on Katayev. That's going to be a good fight. I'm going to take a shit after these commercial messages.
Yo, Katayev is really good like that?
Apparently, I don't him fight.
He's kind of like a bum version of, it's kind of like Great Value.
Hey, country. Are you sure you never watched gay porn before?
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Are you sure?
I mean,
sure?
I don't know. I watch gay porn, bro.
Everybody's watching gay porn.
I watch Chick on Chick all the time.
Whoa.
Two chicks.
Whoa. There's a difference between gay porn and lesbian.
Hey, two chicks
gay
is gay, bro.
There's a difference between lesbian and gay, brother.
If she looks like a chick,
hey, on some real shit though, is it just me, y'all? Hey, is it just me, y'all, or is this Pizarro Mikado fight? These motherfuckers look like they swinging in slow motion, bro. It's round 6.
Hey, country, you live in the Bay Area, right?
I grew up there. I'm not there now.
Okay, I went there around 2017 with this girl, right? And she wanted to check out that area, the Pride area, the Castro, I think they call it. I went and I had my hoodie on, and this guy flicked me off, bro. I didn't do shit. I was like, hell no. What if I get jumped by all these dudes out here, man?
Did you say something to somebody?
I didn't say nothing, bro. She went inside this store where they sell like like dick lollipops. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I stayed outside, and this guy saw me, and he saw my hoodie. He just flicked me off. I'm like, man, bro, I don't want no problems. Fuck that.
You know what? You might have been, you might have
hey,
ran across like
hey.
a gang member and like had on the wrong color or something, man.
In
It
fucking
sounds
yeah,
like-
in that neighborhood.
It's
You
yeah,
know
they're
what's your
all over
big-
the city, bro. I mean, it ain't just because it's a gay area doesn't mean that there wouldn't be motherfuckers there, you know. And the
Hey,
thing about either that or it
your-
could have been a case of mistaken identity. But then again, a lot of shit has changed, bro, from when I grew up there, man. A lot of shit has changed. For
Your
real.
first
I know
mistake.
that a whole conversation happened, but I'm
Hey,
kind of
man.
hung up. Dick-shaped lollipop? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
never seen a girl with one of them? Yeah,
Yeah, women like that
dick
shit.
lollipops.
it literally it said big dick energy. That's what.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Well, I was gonna say your first mistake, first of all, is you assuming that he is a guy. He may identify as a couch. He may identify as the sky, as the ocean. So that was your first mistake, my friend. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Nah,
But-
it's like a Jules channel in trouble. Yeah, they might be listening.
I did see it.
Oh, I thought that was
They
over.
might be
I thought
listening.
you
I
killed
did
that.
see a broad with a bag of gummy dicks one time. That shit was funny as fuck.
Wait, what? Gummy? Wait, hold on.
I saw a
Stop,
broad who
man,
had a
bro.
bag of gummy dicks and she was eating them.
Oh yeah.
That
Yo.
shit was hilarious, you know?
That shit.
I remember
do
it
be
was
funny.
like around 09 or 2010 or some shit. I'm in fucking Key West visiting this chick I was fucking with. And man, it was wild, bro. Like, so like down there, like gay pride is real. They have a whole like statue and a whole area with bricks and names and dates, and they have a whole dedication to people who died of AIDS and shit. So like if you go to Key West, if anyone's ever been there, you know, you'll see certain businesses, bars and clubs, they'll have the pride flag hanging to let them know, like, hey, you know, this is what we do here. We're friendly here. And I'm in the fucking urinal, bro. My chick and her homegirl are waiting outside. And this dude pulls up, does his thing, and he's like, hey, there's some badass chicks you out there with. I'm like, yeah, man, appreciate it. He's like, which one's yours? I was like, oh shit, by the end of the night, hopefully both of them, dog. He's like, hey, I hear that. And I'm like, this gay motherfucker. I'm like, holy shit. Right. So then a little bit later, we're in the fucking bar, having a good time. I'm hanging out with her and all her little Air Force friends and shit. And this dude, bro, like y'all know how when you stand in the club, right? You know, you got that, like you can clearly see there's plenty of space behind you and the next person. So if anybody wants to get past you, they have mad room, right? And you're good. Bro, my dude had mad room, bro. He did not use that room, bro. When he went by, he brushed me. You know what I'm talking about? Like on some weird shit. Bro, so I turn around and I'm like, yo, hold up, dog. Like, like what the fuck? And then like, and I'm like, yo, I was like, hey man, I'm cool. I was like, I'm not with that man. Sorry, bro. Cool. Bro, I was being nice. I was like, hey, I ain't with that man. Sorry, bro. Like, nah, I ain't that dude. And then he got mad, bro. And then like it almost turned into a fight. And that's when I realized, like, are all y'all like this? Like when you try to hit, when you're a dude, you try to hit on a dude and you realize you don't want it, like you got it's a problem. Like, why can't I just turn you down and we be cool? Like, why you gotta start shit, dog? That shit was weird.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I was gonna tell you, man. They make a lot of fuss about men and misconduct, but when gay dudes, I mean, I'm not gonna say all of them, but I'm saying like in my experience as well, like when they approach you or they make a move, they make a move. You know, like and I've been like that too. Like, hey, you know what, man? I'm not. You know, I don't do that. You know, you feel me? Like, I mean, it never escalated to drama. I mean, some of them did get mad, but I'm saying like, you know, like they get away with a lot of shit, dude.
Hey, and for all y'all in the comments talking shit, does Alex have a story from? Yes, I do have a story for almost every situation. I've been all around the world. I've been through a lot of shit. So yeah, almost anything that brings up, I probably have.
Anytime my fault. Go ahead.
Now you good, fam? I'm saying niggas talking shit in the comments like Alex is talking again. Does he got? Yeah, I got stories, motherfucker. I've been around the world.
Yeah, anytime I've ever been hit on by a gay dude, I was in the gay space. You know what I mean? Or a space where it was like
they get real bold. You know what I mean? And they feel like there's no rules for them.
They assume you gay because you in the space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
chill,
or
bro.
if they're in a big group, that's why it's just best to stay the fuck away from those places, man.
No, like all jokes aside, like yeah, they. No, the thing is they also
God damn.
No, the thing is they have like predatory instincts. You know, like, you know, I know some like gay guys and they actually like told me that, like, yeah, like, you know, when they see like straight guys, like they don't care if, you know, you're not, you know, you don't swing that way, you know, they're just trying to like get what they want, which is kind of predatory, if you know what I mean.
Fake Tate is beating him up now.
And
Like,
it's not
if
to
you-
sound.
If you talk to a chick, like let's say you talk to a chick and she don't really want to talk to you, and
The
you just
dudes are like that
chasing-
too.
No, yeah,
The
but that's
dudes.
like, no, but that's like exactly what I'm trying to say. Like they actually do it because they man. You know,
Yeah.
like, they're always gonna go like, you know, towards the respectful way, because they're not afraid, because they know they can go hand in hand with you. And women won't do that to you, even though like they play more sexual than men. Like their jokes, hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've talked. I mean, because I'm from LA. I'm from California, you know. So I run through a lot of different people, but like a lot of times, you know, like those, you know, some of them have admitted, not saying they are or like that, but like a lot of them are very promiscuous. Like even if they have a partner, anything goes. Apparently.
Because the thing is, the whole personality, the whole life is about sexuality. You know, like it's.
They make it their identity. They make it who they are instead of it just
Exactly.
being. You know what I mean? And not, you know what? Not all of them are like that, but too many.
No, all of them, you know. But the thing is, like they, you know, when I say they, I'm trying to talk about like everyone. But the thing is, they mainstream trying to portray them as that way. You know.
Yeah.
Like just like a.
Y'all remember old school gays? Y'all remember old school gays, like the late 80s, 90s, early, like they just they were just gay and they were chill and lived their life. They didn't need to walk the dog. Like, you know what I mean? Why does it have to be the whole thing now?
Well, if you listen to Dave Chappelle, he'll summarize that what you just said perfectly. When during his stand up about like the old school
talks
gays.
about what does he call it? The Stonewall Jackson era, the Stonewall Jackson gay.
Yeah, dude. That dude is fucking. Yeah.
He hit the nail on the.
You guys are talking about homo shit too long, man.
This fight is actually getting pretty good.
It's too long to talk about homo shit.
I know, seriously. Seriously, good fight.
Yeah.
You guys have been going on for like 20 minutes.
I didn't think you were still here, Don. Yeah.
I walked away for a while. I came back. I'm like, they're still talking.
Oh man, they're still talking gay shit.
Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck's going on with these guys?
That's some, actual gay shit.
They talked about homo the whole time you were taking a shit, dude.
Wait, they were talking about homo shit?
They were talking about
Yeah,
homo shit.
these guys were no, you know what it was? I just had my camera off. I was jerking off the whole time y'all was talking about that shit. I was right here jerking off.
Shocking turn of events.
Plot twist.
Te lavaste
I
la
didn't
mano,
walk
cochino.
away.
Plot twist homo conversations is better than watching pure boxers.
Exactly, dude.
Te lavaste la mano, asqueroso.
That was a lot more entertaining than
the kitchen.
That was a lot more entertaining than the Shakur De Los Santos fight.
Yo,
That's
Andrew Tate is winning this fight.
I guess we proved the point.
Yeah, Andrew Tate putting hands on him.
Andrew Tate.
Putting hands on him. Shit.
I mean, he
But
shot him,
what do we think is gonna be Richardson Hitchens' next move after tomorrow? Because we all know he's gonna beat George. What is he gonna do after that?
He's gonna move up to 147. He's gonna try and get the Devin Haney fight. There's gonna be no one who bites on that because who? The absolute fuck wants to watch that fight.
Not this guy. Not this
Man,
guy.
it's so fake, bro. Because literally 3 days ago, you see Bill like, yeah, I've been watching the Hitchens since we came up together in the amateurs, nothing but love. And yesterday, they're over here talking shit about throw a chair.
Yeah, they set it up to where look, nobody give a fuck about you, and nobody give a fuck about me. So let's fight. That was that conversation. Nobody want to watch you, and nobody want to watch me. So let's fight.
I mean, listen, man. For what I seen, man, because I heard like the tickets, they're not doing like pretty good from the Cambosos and Hitchens fight, man. I just went to like the Ticketmaster website, and you can find like some tickets at like $55, and good seats. By
Yo, I got jeans that cost more than them fucking tickets, bro.
That's a damn shame, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man.
Hitchens,
dude,
I think you should go for
yo compré 2 cartones de huevo y me cortaron, man.
You gonna go live, IQ?
Yeah, no, I am, but I'm going live for Andy because I'm watching Andy's development. Like, I'm going live for that show, but I'm really going live.
Nice fight.
Yeah, like I'm going live for Andy. Like, I'm gonna watch the Hitchens.
Pero yo estoy escuchando bien que yo estaba apoyando un cubano.
No, I'm watching him. Espera, I didn't say I'm rooting for him. I want to see how he develops because
Okay,
I'm being
much
real.
better. Okay.
Plot twist.
To me, I think Andy is low hanging fruit. I think he's low hanging fruit.
You think every Cuban is low hanging fruit?
Yes, I do. But Andy, I think he's low hanging fruit. I want to see.
You are right though.
I want to see how he turns out. There's a chance he develops into a great boxer. There's a chance, but there's also a chance that you get rushed into a lot of shit because of your amateur shit, and somebody fucks you up. You know, because the amateur, this is not the fucking amateurs,
So
dog. That's all I'm saying.
This ain't a points game, bro.
For real.
So what you mean to tell me? You see
I
a lot
mean,
of
they
Mike
can be
Conlan.
if you skilled enough to make it a
You
point.
see a lot of Mike Conlan in him.
Yo estoy diciendo que if I'm Edwin Delos Santos, which I said at the top of the show, I go after Andy because Edwin might get him. That's what I would do. If I'm Jay Prince and I just signed this guy, I take him up the IBF route. I know they're gonna order the fight. All I gotta do is put my guy in these eliminators. Get busy.
Yo también te voy a decir una vaina, manito. Edwin de los Santos, little by little, he's turning into a boogeyman. Because the thing is, look how nervous and all. You have Keyshawn through his whole
Mira
career.
toda la
away.
vaina que está pasando. Shakur Stevenson played freeze tag with him. 2 years later, Keyshawn misses the weight by 4 pounds.
Let's not forget my boy Rayo never thought about a rematch with him.
Ever.
Hey, speaking
that wasn't even a motherfucking conversation. Like, yeah, I don't need that again. I don't need to get hit. Like, thank you. I'm good. You got that one. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, good getting hit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
good job.
Just to upset the apple cart, what does the future look like there if Cambosity wins that fight, bro?
Oh my goodness!
Let's just say he catches him and it's a wrap. Where do we go from there?
Look,
it ain't high profile enough to demand a rematch.
Just because of the fucking erections, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you know
if Kambosos pulls another major upset, dog, it is good when upsets happen. It turns the boxing world upside down, and you don't know what to believe anymore. But let's be real, that shit ain't gonna happen, dog. Cambodia about to get fucked up.
If Kambosos if he's able to do the impossible, I might put him on my pound for pound list, bro.
No, come on.
You might have to.
What?
No, I have to, bro.
Wait a minute now. As stupid as that shit sounds, he beat the lineal Ring Magazine champion at 35. If he beats Hitchens tomorrow, that makes him a 2-weight world champion who beat 2 world champions. It's not as crazy as it sounds.
Both undefeated.
Also,
how many times has he lost though? He lost like 4
and just to add a little bit of limon to the wound, he beat 2 New Yorkers in New York.
Diablo. Diablo. I'm trying to like if he finds
Y los dos no tienen fanático.
If he finds the onlyest Australian punch that an Australian ever threw in his life, dog, like if he just summons the dingo kangaroo spirits, bro, that'd be fucking crazy,
bro. Hey, shout out to onlyest. You know what I'm talking about?
Onlyest, bro.
That's real shit.
You know what? I was dying, man, when I was watched the press conference because this motherfucker actually had the audacity de get a goal para hacerle bulto de que a Kambosos, un hombre que ha hecho más cuarto que él. Like, yo, he have made more than you. Like, even he said, like, yo, I should make this money. Like, yo, like, you pulling $50,000.
No, pero es la verdad, like, Hitchens,
el flight ticket de la Macaro.
I said it the other day that Hitchens, God bless him, he should not be headlining any show. You're not a fighter that need to be headlining shows, bro. Headlining shows is for guys that sell tickets. Well, you clearly don't do that shit. So what the fuck we doing, Eddie? Like, I'm mad at Eddie, to be real with you. Like, yo, dog, you'd have been better off doing this card in Orlando. Let Andy headline it because he's a fucking Cuban, doing him in front of a bunch of fucking Cubans, and you put Hitchens as the co-main. It don't make no sense for him to be main eventing fights.
You know what's crazy, man? When I heard about the fight, I thought I was, look at Hitchens going to Australia, for the bag. That's But look, it's in fucking New York, and not even in like the Barclays. No.
No, it's the
En el
Hulu.
Hulu,
En el
en el lado
Hulu.
chiquito, en el closet.
In the broom closet, bro.
En el
Con el
janitor
mapo.
room, bro.
Con el
Yeah,
mapo
en
y el mistolín. It's crazy, bro. Like,
And these
why
boys
are
are
we doing
throwing
this?
these boys are throwing leather.
Yeah,
boy.
they are though. They are though. Fucking albino Tupac is doing his. Ooh, good left hook.
Yo, and then the corny shit was like, yo, I got 50,000 right now. Like, man, everybody in the comment section was just clowning him.
Pajarazos, fue lo que yo
Like,
dije.
yeah, like
I don't know. Hitchens is just fronting to be fronting.
Hey, hold
like,
on, I'm
yo,
watching
dog.
the Zone shit right now. Y'all watching a different one right now?
You know, I'm watching the zone shit. Yeah, with
Okay.
albino Tupac.
Bro, you called
Andrew
Mercado
Tate.
albino Tupac?
Yeah, he look like fucking Fig said he looked like Andrew Tate. Like,
Yo,
yeah, I see it.
yo, for real, dog.
that's
He's embarrassing America right now. He looks like he's trash.
shit. That's Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Nah, I ain't doing shit with that, bro. It's a rap, son.
Got him.
Too little, too late, son. Fuck out of here.
Well, you got a minute left.
He on his ass.
You got to hit on something hard. You got to sit down on something.
Hell
Let's go, Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Having a cool beard only goes so far, bro. Get your ass
He's swinging like it's a home run swing with that left hand. Like, you got to tighten that shit. Oh, there it is.
Man, you
Listen, the guy-
now I can't unsee it.
Damn, man.
The dog agrees.
You right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that dude is hanging on by a thread, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He hanging on by a thread. If he could just put them together, stop playing.
You catch him with one big shot. He ready.
He is
He's
ready.
been ready since the last round.
I know Andrew Tate could box, man. He's a good fighter.
Yes, he's
Good fighter.
His kickboxing record is greatly exaggerated. He was in there with a lot of shall we call them questionable fighters who should not have been getting title shots.
Who's the guy that got knocked out by Zepeda? That one where the brother was crying in the crowd.
Who the fuck's in the garage, man?
Oh, look at all quiet now.
Man, sometimes you gotta have garage beers, man.
As long as you got a mini fridge.
Bad ways mercado. It's real.
Yeah, garage beers taste better than regular beers.
You know what I mean? It's a thing, bro. That shit's real.
It is a thing. It is
It's
a thing.
real. It's
No,
real.
no. What tastes good when they pour that shit in a glass cup? There's something about it when you're out. And they pour the same beer. Well, maybe because it's on tap, but even then, like it's just something about taste. It's better.
They never. Every time you get a beer on tap, that beer has never been warm, bro. It has to stay cold or it expires.
Yeah. Because when it gets warm, se quema. Like it's
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh my god, they're making
Damn,
that
the
Happy
punches
Gilmore
landed
too.
was closer than I thought it was. I thought Mercado
It
was.
did not look like that from watching the fight.
Yo, yeah, it did
Not
not.
even close, bro. That's wild.
You know,
Maybe early on,
and
he was getting more work in,
Make
but
it
it's been looking like the Jason movie. It's like last 3-4 rounds.
oh. Fuck me. They make a Spaceballs 2. They make a Happy Gilmore 2. Fuck it. Why not?
You know what fight I want to see?
Yeah.
I liked how this fight broke down.
I want to see Richard Torres versus Moses Itama.
Nah, Moses gonna flatline him.
I think that
Maybe I'm no. You know what? You know what, country? You right. I don't know what happens in that fight because at the end of the day, Moses looking good fighting who he fighting, but he only fighting who he supposed to fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
He only
he's
beating
winning
who
the
he's
fight
supposed
he's
to
supposed
be.
to win. Yeah.
Yeah, like let me not go crazy. Like he winning what he
I
needs.
said, let me go back to the Boots situation. Let's not give him his flowers yet. He's still got to show us something. Like, calm down.
I'm not really liking how Boots is
Not hating, but
Winston.
he's still got to show us something.
Like when he gets hit, He like winces a lot.
That could be because he's depleted. You know, Eddie said the medical report on Boots. They told him, "Yo, you fighting at 50%, bro." So maybe when he get up to 54, and that's why I asked that question. Maybe when he get up to 54, he'll be stronger, he'll be faster. Maybe. I have my reservations because that dude was at welterweight for a long ass time. Maybe too long.
That's insane that he's fighting at 50% though, bro. I mean,
That's what Eddie Hearn said. The doctors told him that, yo, you fighting at 50%. You depleted. So we'll see.
Yeah, good move to go up. I like Boots' chin though. Like he's been hit flush a lot.
I don't know. It's just because I can't say I like his chin because who hit him? Who hit him?
Yeah, I get that point. Like who hit him? But it's like when he has got hit, it's been like flush. He hasn't knees hasn't buckled. It's not like any signs. You know what I mean? I haven't seen.
But I mean, that's the problem though. Like you said, those flush hits. What happens when it's an elite level dude with elite power?
Y'all think he beat Bakram?
Yeah.
Pero ¿de quién tú hablas?
That dude. Yeah, I think he.
No, man.
I think he got better.
Know.
I think. Matter of fact, thinking about it, I'm not sure.
About homosexuals for 20 minutes, but get fucking quiet when I bring up the Russian.
That's country's part. Bro.
I don't know. No, it ain't. Get the fuck out of here.
God damn. Hey, give me
what the fuck.
If successful,
I don't think
bro,
Boots beats Bakram now.
If successful, give me that Zoo and Boots fight, bro.
Oh.
I'll put it to you this way. No.
Wait a minute. Let me regulate. Don't fucking cop out with no fucking fucking Zoo because you seen him get fucking knocked out already. Fuck that shit. I asked about Bakram. Who you got in Boots versus Bakram?
Boots already had some problems with Kotzi, and so I mean,
I got fucking Boots, bro.
I think
you got Boots.
Yeah, who the fuck Bakram, bro? I mean, give me Boots. I'll take Boots.
When the last time Bakram fought?
Fucking Zoo, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boots. I mean, Boots is active, man.
Bakram is not little, bro. That'll be the biggest dude fucking Boots ever fought. And Boots, like you said, he get hit.
I seen that.
I got back rub.
Dude, I'm telling you now, man. If Bakram fucking lands flush on him, man, he could go out.
That's a problem.
Knock him out his boots. Knock him out his boots.
I don't. Being real, it's his boots.
No hating shit. After because Boots got a lot of fights, right? He has actually a lot of fucking fights. He been around he got a lot of fights. He got damn near 30 fights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he is. When Crawford moved up from 35 to 40. No. When Crawford moved up from 35. Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to fucking finish the sentence. When Crawford moved up from 35 to 40, I knew what he was. When he moved up from 40 to 47, I knew what he was. With these fighters, when you know a guy's good, you know he's good. I legitimately don't know if Boots is that good. I don't. You ain't fought shit. Best guy you fought is Stanionis.
And he's the king of what? Taking step-aside fights. Your best win is a guy who's famous for not fighting.
You know? I don't know. I'm not saying that he's bad either, guys. I'm saying I legitimately don't I don't really know if you're that good. I don't.
I do got him.
I'm kind of in the same place. I need to see him box on his back foot.
154 is not 154 is not 147. It's
nope.
Not.
Sure ain't.
I don't know if he, I don't know if he beats Madrimov. I'm not saying that to be petty. I'm saying, Karen off of pivots and movement, and he was getting off on you too in the second fight. In the second fight, he was actually getting off on you. Boots Madrimov, y'all. Well, how y'all see that?
Madrimov get him easy. Here's the thing. Like you said, we've seen Boots get frustrated with pivots and movements and guys who punch while they do it. That's Madrimov's whole game.
Right?
Yeah, I still feel comfortable with Boots. He's combinations, he hits hard. I think he can fuck around and catch him with some shit.
I don't know.
He looks like he can move up to 160 easily. The question is,
but then
like Boots isn't a small guy, so
but
hold up. If Boots can go to 160 easily, he would be slaughtering these dudes at 147. There would be no close fights.
Ain't that the truth?
That's not happening though.
No, I mean let's
So
say here's another problem with Boots that I don't know what he is, right? The best guy you fought was Stanionis. I'm not jerking off to you fucking beating Dulorme, Chris Van Heerden, Sergey Lip. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck else were you fighting for 20, 26, 27 fights?
Hey, listen, he's got 50 fights. Come on.
Carlos
Sergey
Abreu.
Lipinets.
Carlos
Pero
Abreu.
no es verdad. What I'm saying is, after that amount of fights, we should have a really good idea. Like, yeah, he'll be fine at 54. I don't feel that way. Like, nah, I don't know. Sergey Boychuk might be a lot. You know why? You benefit from being bigger than a lot of guys. You do. You benefit from being a huge welterweight. You do. Well, this guy's bigger than you, and I ain't seen you in there with nobody that's bigger than you.
Yeah, well, listen, they're padding the record so that towards the end he can get like 2 or 3 good names, and then that's it.
The Goose said back rub would club him like the baby seal.
Bro, I said that earlier. I was dying, bro. Hey, Goose called him back rub, bro. I was like, that shit's hard, bro.
No, I got back rub all the way on that fight. I got back rub because check it out. So he does get hit. So if back rub catches him with the punch he doesn't see coming, which happens often with
yes,
Boots, it's done.
Yeah,
every fight, Don. Every fight, the Avanesian fight, the Chukadzian fight, every fight, he get hit, he get punched up. If he get hit with a communism punch, forget it.
Oh man, forget it.
He get hit with that Eastern Bloc. Hey, he get hit with that Eastern Bloc, bro. That Iron Curtain's over, bro.
If he get hit with one of them Putin punches,
he ends up with one of those Iron Curtain specials, man.
I don't think he's been knocked down. I don't think. I mean, like, if he has, I haven't seen it. But I'm just saying that who did he fight that was going to knock him down? Dulorme? That dude got a lot of fights for a dude who best win is Stanionis. That shit is crazy. Like, you got like a whole Munguia resume. Like your shit is crazy.
Like
who
when it
the
comes
fuck
to
were you
Boots,
fighting?
man, I think they brought him up just right, but it's high. It's high. It's past high time. Put him in there with some real hitters.
I disagree
Put him
with
in
you,
there with
Alex.
some real hitters.
I'm starting to feel like they didn't move you up soon enough. Is how I'm starting to feel. And you know what happens?
Let
Let
me clarify. What I'm saying
Like,
is, I thought they protected him just right to this point.
All right,
It's
that's the
time
word.
to put him in there with real hitters. Is what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the word that they guided you pretty good because
yes. Well
dog,
done.
you was at
Well done.
welterweight. You was at welterweight since the Bush administration, dog. Like shit, you was there for a minute. Like fuck,
What?
was you doing?
Like, why are you still at 147, bro? Like, wait, what?
Since the first recession.
Trying to be
You know what I'm saying?
And that leads back to what you said. We don't know what he is yet. Like, so
I don't say that out of spite either. I'm legit. I'm thinking about him at 154, and I'm just thinking it's really not a foregone conclusion that you beat Sergey Boychuk. It's not. No, maybe you could get Tim because Tim is a little easier to read, right? You know, but there's guys up there. I'm like, I don't really know if Boots beats some of these guys, and I don't think that's fair.
Virgil. He won't be Virgil.
You know what the shit with Virgil is? No. You know what the shit is? Virgil is a hitter. Like, yeah, he hit, and you get hit. You get hit. Ebenezer hit you.
I think I'm pretty confident that Boots will be Virgil because Virgil.
After seeing
Virgil,
Lyanna Cruz. I'm pretty sure
Shut
Boots.
your ass up. I'm trying to admire this Puerto Rican girl. She fine as a motherfucker. Why she gotta look like that? I know there's pretty.
You talk about the one that's on cable that time.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican one that's about to come out right now.
chin.
Fine, man. Yeah, I like that shit though.
Yeah.
Look
You
that
get that
shit.
shit from the French part of her, that Puerto Rican French in them. You know what I'm talking about? Puerto
Look
Rican
that
got
shit,
French
yo.
in them.
This look like that Peter
Oh,
Gabriel.
shit.
This look like that
Find out what the
Coolest
Michael
video.
Myers joint.
Why his
This
head so
is
big?
the world we live in. You remember that video, Country?
Oh shit! That is the friendliest Texas Chainsaw Massacre I've ever seen. Not even scared.
Too many people making too many problems.
Okay. Oh, we got another Michael Myers.
Yo, is that Brian
Myers?
Flores?
Baby Myers,
bro. The PBC done fired him.
Michael Myers.
You gotta get money, dog. You gotta get work. They not doing enough shows.
Bro, what is?
Is this real?
Hey, is it true? Is it true that these these females that work out so much they eventually stop getting periods?
I've heard that. I have heard that, but I heard that that's a side effect of steroid use. Is what I heard. I heard that
steroids. That ain't working out.
Yeah, the side effect of working out for women, believe it or not, is they get really fucking horny. Like they get really fucking horny. But as far as period stopping, I'm pretty sure that's steroid use that causes that. Oh shit. Oh shit.
This evil ass ring walkout. Calm your ass the fuck down.
I like that shit. Like that shit.
Fucking Pinhead, just like, nah, man.
No, this bitch doing too much. She should just come out to Thriller or some shit.
Hey man, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. She is fine as she is. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, she do what she want, dog. She do what she need to do. She do what she want.
She a fine weird chick, huh?
But I must don't act like that's not the best pussy, dog. Fine weird bitches. It is.
She can kill me.
Nah, them toxic hood rats, bro. Them toxic hood rats. I got a weak fuse.
No, there ain't a lot weird bitches say no to.
But what I'm gonna say is this. That's a Mexican fighter in there. You understand that shit? This is Puerto Rico versus Mexico. And the last time I seen a Puerto Rican doing too goddamn much against a Mexican fighter, Jose Zepeda knocked the motherfucker out in a round. Don't do all that shit and then get fucked up.
Turn them into Pride Month and shit.
That was the funniest fucking thing that ever happened.
Motherfucker did all that shit for Jose. And Jose's a nice guy. Like, you can see he's a nice guy, though. Yeah, do his job. You know, you got a lot of hair. He combs it. It's great. He wasn't trying to be rude to nobody. You was being rude to him. You paid for that shit.
You so hard.
Next thing you know, he's getting his dick sucked by his friend, right? Jose hit that motherfucker so hard he turned him gay. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. You need to hit you again to set you straight.
Who's the Mexican?
Regina, the one with the white and sky blue is the Mexican. The one with all the theme shit is the Puerto Rock. She from Philly.
Yo, don't a coach look like Ghost from Power?
Let me see. I can't see the coach. I'm looking at Regina right now.
So Regina's supposed to lose this fight. I'm assuming she's supposed to lose.
She's supposed to, but Regina is a spoiler. Regina, in a word, Regina's been robbed 2 times. So that should tell you what you need to know. She's been robbed 2 times in fights that
like the Gabe Rosado with a female world. Okay.
Yeah, shit like that. Shit like that.
Like she can fight, but there's okay.
Has she been knocked out?
Country, you saw that one where she got robbed on Pro Box.
Yeah.
Couple of months she get like it was like wow, dog, like this is pretty bad. Like y'all really robbed this girl? Wow.
Oh, Lyanna Cruz from Allentown, PA. Hey, she probably a Penn State fan. I got to root against her, dog.
Look good, dog. You have put that box.
I ain't mad at that position though. That's a good warm up.
All right, here's another lame-o.
Is that Nipsey Hussle?
What about Cambosos versus Big Rolo at 140?
Bro, that's a real fight. That's a real fight, y'all. Rolly versus Cambosos.
That's a dumbass fight. Them dumbasses is gonna.
Man, we'll see the art of war.
Fight, yo. I'm gonna just just very quick. This is gonna be an action fight. No boxes in here tonight. Lyanna likes action. Regina loves action. So I don't know what's about to happen. I got Lyanna winning, but I could be wrong.
I'm going with Regina.
What's that white chick? He's kind of cute too.
I do enjoy the 2-minute rounds, the pace of 2-minute rounds provides.
And you know what, man? My favorite thing about female fighters, every single female fighter got dog in them. They just go in there, rock them, sock them robots, bro. It's
they make the men look bad, dude. For real.
They don't hit hard. They don't hit hard like dudes, bro. They ain't got the speed, but bro, these motherfuckers throw down, bro.
They already going at it. Round one. She feel that power. Regina could hit. Ooh, shit!
They make the
Come on, Chavez.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Shit, Luis Jones don't watch gay porn, but
whoa. Bro, they're making it an equal playing field. Fuck who's
you're
better.
You're not gonna bully her. That's what I was worried about. Like, you're not gonna bully her, Lyanna. You're not.
Métele una putiza.
Hey, Cruz need to chill and go to boxing. This might not end well for her, bro.
She better slip and counter. Focus on slipping and countering.
Fuck around, catch an L to a chick with 5 losses, bro.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Hey, speaking of female boxers,
Ooh, left foot. Ooh, y'all saw that? Left foot. She fucking up, bro. Yeah, Jules, I think he was wrong. I don't know if she's gonna be able to keep up with this pace. She's not gonna be able to.
Being real with you, she might not, bro. This is a step up for her, and you see how you see this round one.
God,
because it's only gonna get worse.
She go back to that corner. They got to tell her stop trading. Stop. That's what the first thing you need to do.
Yeah,
is
Cruz need to stop trading with Chavez, bro.
They call you a runner if you do that, though.
No, I'm enjoying this. Keep trading.
Work off the counter. Stop trading and work off the counter.
Yeah, this is Chavez. Chavez looking good.
Yeah, Cruz. I think Cruz is starting to slow it down. She's starting.
Fucking Cruz better call ice,
bro.
Cruz down.
She don't look good.
Get my ass on.
Oh, damn.
She don't look
my bad.
good.
I'm a few seconds ahead, y'all. My bad. Bro, she's hurt.
Never seen Canelo. No, say that shit again.
No, I'm like, I got 5 seconds.
Yo, this might end early, y'all.
Bro,
that was nice.
Hey, Chavez gonna knock her out and then go home and cook a noodle for her 5 kids.
She should have Haney.
Yo,
she does not look okay. She's not looking okay, man. She does not look good, dude.
Hey, she took a minute too. She sat down and
she looks like she saw a ghost.
The life down there, bro. She was like, hold up.
She was
Mexico's up in the Mexico Puerto Rico rivalry.
She saw Tito Puente down there, dog.
She was sitting there looking at the ref like, hey, she just fucked me up, huh?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Show that knockdown.
She doesn't look good in the corner, dude.
She was catching her with the left hook a lot, dog.
Oof.
Hey, no, actually, head to head, Puerto Rico and Mexico. Puerto Rico's up, like head to head.
Yeah, head to head, Puerto Rico.
But Mexico's been catching up the last few years, dog. Like they've been catching up. Canelo, Cotto, fucking. What was another Mexico versus Puerto Rico fight?
The Mexico versus Puerto Rico. That's not just champions. That's including every single Mexican Puerto Rican that's ever been.
You gotta stop trading. Stop trading.
Oh, she got touched.
No, bro, they need to keep trading.
Shit.
He does not care, dude.
She's not guaranteed. Dog with it, but at the same time,
I guarantee this fight will be better than tomorrow's fight.
Bro.
Yes.
Do you think?
Bro, the last round alone was better than the last 90 PBC rounds combined.
Oh shit, dude.
That's what you gotta slip and counter, catch and counter. Stop trading.
It's hard to slip and counter during the combination.
She got caught with a left on that in that last round, man, that she didn't see.
And the shit is that Lyanna don't got the power to stop her, so I don't even know why you trying to have a gunfight.
Damn.
I don't know why, but I appreciate it,
dude.
Bro, Cruz bringing a pocket knife to a machete fight, bro.
Regina tired of getting robbed, dog. She tired of getting robbed.
Yep.
She gonna beat that ass.
I'm going all out.
Oh,
like, I can't outbox this bitch.
She looking for that level.
But you know what I love about the Mexican fighter? How humble they are at the start of the fight. They don't say nothing. They don't got to do a lot. Like, nah, I ain't gonna come out to all this shit.
Nah, we're here to work, bro. Come on.
Because
Lyanna
did all that shit. All that shit. You then got all the kids out, all the masks, costumes.
Hey, them little kids is probably crying right now and shit, man. She probably got them all.
They got tears behind those masks.
Yeah, you know, you gotta give them like goodie bags. Like, here you go, man.
Look at that combination. 5-punch combination. Body shot, uppercut.
Left cut. That's my favorite combo right there. Left hook to the body, left hook.
But every once in a while, we get a fucking margarita, bro. Like someone that's like.
Keep your guard up, please.
You got to buy better round for Lyanna, but she still lost that. She's down 2-0.
Lyanna's getting
she's down 2-0.
Bro, she lost that round too. She lost both of those rounds.
She's
bro.
down 2-0.
2-0.
Really?
3 points. 3 points.
That's what I was going. 3 points because of the
3 points,
knockdown.
dog.
Yeah, Lyanna is getting fucked up right now.
She's getting tore the fuck up.
This is why you don't do too much.
And look at Regina. Regina don't got a scratch on her. She tired of getting robbed, man. She been robbed too many times. The last robber, it was like, I don't know how y'all could have robbed this girl the last time. She should be a champion.
Man, Cruz looks like she spent more time preparing for her entrance than she did this fight.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, she got a box, but I don't know if she.
And the shit is she don't got no amateur. The thing is, that's what I was gonna say. She don't have no amateur background, so I don't know that she has the instincts to do that.
She's
like
busy raising her kids, bro. She didn't have time for that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Making tortillas and shit. She about to go make some tortillas and menudo as soon as this fight's over.
If she could turn this around, good on her, but it's not looking good after two.
It's not. And that damage is starting to fucking add up, man. Like,
hey, Jules, when is the raging torch?
She hasn't been landing good uppercuts.
Hold on, bro. I was asking him a question.
I don't know yet. Samson got. All right. Not bad. Not bad.
Speaking of rematch,
Use the straight punches.
Won the belt from.
They haven't announced it yet. I'm gonna look on the WBA's website to see if it's on schedule.
Okay.
You gotta use straight punches, Lyanna. Straight punches, not straight punches.
Breathing from the nose and mouth's not good, bro. When you're fighting and you got blood coming out of your nose or mouth, that's not good.
Ya la va a putear, ya.
Nah, fuck the straight punches. Get in there. Trade hooks.
Go to the body, uppercuts to the body. Yeah. There you go.
She's going to that body a lot, man.
Been
around for Lyanna, I'm not gonna lie. Not bad.
Is it enough though? Like
I don't know.
Bro, Cruz don't look phased. I mean, Chavez don't look phased though. That's the problem. There's no reaction when she lands.
She's a vet, dog.
Bro.
Ooh, good shit, Lyanna. Good shit, Lyanna. You finding out about yourself. Good shit.
Yep. There you go.
You see how she's parrying? She's parrying that first
throw.
throw.
There you go.
She's backing up Regina. She's finding out about yourself.
Yep.
Touch her titty.
Cruz doing good work on the inside right now. Let's go, Cruz. Looking good. There you go.
Come on, Cruz.
Staying in the pocket.
Come on, I like being right. Come on.
Oh,
go for the titty punch.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you said titty punch?
This fucking guy.
Yo, I'm going for the Mexican, bro.
I don't care who wins, bro. I just want to see this action keep going. That's it till it ends.
I'll tell you what, that body work must have slowed Regina down. She's getting backed into a corner. It must have slowed it down.
Ooh, good right by Cruz.
Body shots, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, good left hand by Cruz. Ooh, good right hand by Cruz.
Ooh, she.
You undefeated.
Left hook, right? Yep.
Chavez got a ooh, go Cruz.
Yeah, I like that.
Up and Lyanna Cruz picks up her very first round.
That was a Cruz round. Nice.
Hopefully she don't be tight because that was a lot. That was a lot in that 2 minutes.
That was good. Hey, that was a good confidence builder for her. She needed that, bro.
But she got to get out there and do that shit all over again.
All over again. Yeah.
Okay. Why would we ever fucking talk about the guys fighting?
Man,
what a waste of fucking time.
But you see, but now you see why I'm a proponent of the women, right? You got Devin boring and shit. You got all these boring ass motherfuckers. I could watch 2 girls on OTX that'll put on a better show than y'all.
There are no boring women.
Yeah. They outdo the men. They fucking outdo the men because they actually fight each other.
Well, bro, that ain't true. Sky Nicholson exists. Like, come on now.
Well, man, throw some mud in there, and then perfect.
Throw some Thousand Island sauce in there.
The good said Cruz trying to land a big labia punch.
She's doing it right now. She's catching and countering.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean?
She's catching and countering now. I respect her. Like, yo, you started off this fight nightmarish.
Now she's fighting smart.
She's fighting smart, yeah.
No, now she's being patient and fighting smart. There you go.
That's right. Get that body. Get that body. Get that body. Chavez a good fighter.
Cruz, I would tag her with a 2-3. A little 2-2, little 2 or 3 and then grab her. Tag her 2-3, grab her, push her off. 2-3, grab her, push her off.
Get her frustrated.
Yep.
Cruz a tough broad because you started off this fight nightmarish.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chavez is taking some fucking hits.
She's getting hit.
And she don't look like it bothers her. That shit don't add up.
Ooh, good 2-piece.
I think she done emptied the gas tank, bro.
Yeah, she getting tired.
It's the body shots, bro. Remember, she was digging her body. Even in the rounds that she was losing, Cruz was going to her body.
Yeah, Chavez is getting hit a lot more now.
Nah. Yeah. That was nice.
Chavez
Yeah,
still in
she
this
changed
fight.
up the. Yeah. Chavez is winning right now. But I think Cruz is winning this round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. That Cruz is winning this round. Chavez is still up, but Cruz is winning this round.
Yeah.
She figured out the uppercut. She's been parrying the jab well too.
Damn, she's tearing Chavez's body up.
She's like a little Mongia. Before
it's like Chavez keeps
the
expecting Cruz to like come in and make it close. Like, no, like she's on to you. You got to get in there and make it close now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
nice.
Chavez.
So Cruz picked up the last 2 rounds.
Oh.
Cruz picked up the last 2 rounds, but Chavez is still up by a point because of the knockdown.
I love the way Cruz is slipping that punch and coming up with the uppercut. That is nice.
Yeah, that uppercut is saving her ass.
He's tough, dude.
She keeps interrupting Chavez with that shit. That uppercut is saving her ass.
Mm-hmm.
I think the harder punches are still.
No, Regina has the harder punches by far. By far the harder punch. But Chavez not getting in like she was because Cruz keeps slipping or catching.
Yeah. Props to her.
Yeah, Cruz
Staying
needs
in
to
the
stay to the
pocket.
body though. Stay don't let up on it. That last round, she kind of didn't throw a lot of body punches. Well, less than she did the previous rounds.
Mm-hmm. She made a conscious effort to go to the body in the other round. One before last.
I feel like tomorrow we're gonna replay this fight instead of the Hitchens fight.
Probably. We should just watch this back. Yeah.
She's
catching real good though. She's protecting herself real good now. You better. She could punch. Now you know that. Finding out about yourself, Lyanna. You finding out.
Sometimes
finding out what you made of.
Sometimes takes an ass whooping to set you straight.
Damn, she got knocked down hard in the first round, dog.
Yeah, that shit was kind of like
needs to go back to the body too. I mean, Chavez. Look for that left hook.
It happens, though, man. Sometimes you get knocked down and then you perform better. Like fucking Marquez against Pacquiao.
Yeah, look at Inoue and Marquez, bro. Like it's knocking him down.
You see that little swat that Chavez took in her from the clinch? Cruz just kind of grinned at her after she did that.
Oh yeah, because she knows he's got her now. Just keep interrupting her on the inside with the uppercut and keep going to the body.
There you go.
Good Chavez,
right here. Yeah.
Hey, you notice Chavez is using more head movement and wait until Cruz misses and then throwing? It's like her corner told her something and ooh, man, it's going to get better, y'all.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know if her corner had to tell her something so much as like, oh, man, I better move my fucking head.
Right? Yeah, one something happened.
Keep
but
your
yeah,
head off the damn line.
Chavez clearly made an adjustment.
This is a tougher round to score. Chavez doing good work.
I like Chavez, yeah. I'm liking Chavez right now.
How this round ends to tell a story.
Yeah. Nothing changes in the last 15 seconds.
But Cruz is landing.
That's what I'm saying. Cruz is getting off. Get off the ropes. This is a tough. I don't know who to give that round.
Ahead of me, because I'm not there yet.
Mark that a swing round.
Lyanna just did a scissor kick. Country.
Okay. You mean an Enzui-Giri?
Chavez.
Yeah, I'm gonna score this.
I'm gonna give it Cruz.
I mean, it's a swing 'em, pick 'em round. I'm going.
Yeah, that's a swing round. That was a swing round. The fifth was a swing round.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chavez because
the first two went to Chavez. The first 2 went to Chavez. The next 2 went to Cruz, and the fifth was a swing.
I'll give it to Cruz, so it's tied after 5.
Landed.
Here's the thing, fellas. Cruz is the OTX fighter, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I think statistically she's landed more.
Get that body, get that body, Lyanna. Get that body.
But I mean, judges don't know statistically. They don't know. They're not doing punch count. The judges. They don't have access to CompuBox and that shit.
The body, whoever's landed.
Ooh, good uppercut. Good jab.
They got an AI judge in this one too.
No, that was
nice. Ooh, shit. Motherfuckers both snapped each other's heads at the same time.
Good parries, really nice catches. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing good work. Good defense. Good defense from Cruz.
I know, but Cruz needs to get out of this inside shit. That's not where you need to be, Cruz.
Because she's smothering.
She got to. She came by.
That's where Chavez need to be. You know what I mean? So fuck it.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's working. So why would she stop?
I mean, it's gonna be tough on you, but I mean, hey, your career. But
damn, her nose is bleeding. Ooh, get that shit, Lyanna, you sexy bitch. Shit.
Ooh,
body
yeah. Yeah, I like that dog.
Shots to the head, though.
Woo!
Oh,
she getting
left hook.
Oh,
this
Connor coming out.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh.
Yo, Cruz.
Yeah.
Get it, Cruz. Get it, Cruz.
She ate that shit.
Damn.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, got backed up. Chavez coming on.
Damn.
Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Back home.
Chavez. Oh, shit.
Shit. Oh, dude.
Shit.
Oh, does he take the round there?
Oh, she's fucking her up though. Oh shit.
Oh,
good body work.
Get it,
Nice way
Lyanna.
to dog it out.
No, my man's way. Oh shit.
George said, "Is it cool that Superman's fighting half of his rogues gallery in this movie, or is it too much action and not enough time for a 90-minute film?" I tend to lean towards the latter, George. It's a 90-minute film. It's not a whole lot of time for story to be trying to fit all that in there.
And that's the Chavez round.
I don't know
I gave
about
it to
that,
Cruz,
bro.
but I made it a smooth.
I think she stole it, bro.
I gave that round to Cruz, bro.
I ain't arguing. I can't argue, but I think people can see how she stole it.
I gave it to Cruz, but that bloody nose might sway some people.
Yeah, I mean, like I could see that. This tough, y'all.
She might have stole it, man. She might have stole it.
Yeah, I got the last 2 rounds.
It's a good fight.
This is what a lot of.
This is a good fight.
This is
I'm
what a
throwing
lot
my
of
ball
other.
away right now. I'm just throwing it away, bro.
This is what a lot of other boxing fans that don't like women's boxing are missing.
Yeah, they rather watch Devin Haney ice skate around the ring.
Yep.
Argue about that on Sunday.
Meanwhile, we're the ones enjoying the good action. You know.
You got to back.
I like both.
You got to back off. Woo, good right hand, Lyanna. She leaking.
Fig, Gooch wanted me to ask you like watching what's his name?
Sandor Martin.
Sandor Martin. I mean, for peer boxers, he's a good boxer. Sandor Martin's a good boxer. I mean, he cool. I mean, I like him as much as I like fucking watching Devin Haney.
Good work from Lyanna. Good work. Get that body. Get that body. You got to
calm
her
down.
down.
Dig into it. There you go.
Man, they can't control that bleeding though. They can't control because that shit leaking. She ain't even
Motherfucking robots, man. Give one, take one. Let's go. It's my shit.
Stop wiping your nose. Stop wiping your nose. Just go for the body. Body and uppercut. Body and uppercut.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Chavez. There you go. Chavez getting off.
Ouch.
She's protecting herself real good, but I wonder if the judges is appreciating it because she catching a lot of that on the gloves.
She is catching a lot of it on the gloves.
She's leaking like a spring.
But it's like a lot of work from Chavez.
Yeah, that bloody nose is
Get
not
that
gonna
shit,
make
Lyanna. Get that shit. Get that shit.
Dig!
He's working that body.
The more tired you get.
Oh, hey, I had a question. Are the rings smaller for women's boxing? I don't know if it's
It's not that it's small. It's not that it's smaller for the women so much as the OTX ring is small. It's a small ring.
Cruz looks like she's starting to get fucked up though.
Yep.
Yeah, she's getting hammered pretty bad.
She got some good stuff off.
Yeah, one of the little kids.
She's getting punches off, but she's still getting fucked up too.
She's putting her in the
punched
ropes.
herself
Chavez,
out.
hey, Chavez been on autopilot since round
She's
one, bro.
not fucking stopping. Chavez is
all
not
go.
stopping at all, dude. It's like
She's
it's
not.
I don't know.
Oh
shit!
Oh shit!
That was a hard round to judge because Cruz was landing more harder punches. It looked like more
I told you.
But Chavez was throwing down.
Yeah, one of them
Depends on
little kids
what
got
you
to
like,
let her.
really.
One of them little kids got to let her borrow a mask, bro. She leaking.
Bro, she's already got a mask on. What are you talking about?
Bro, they need to get that fucking nose under control, dog. That's bad optics, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because the
Bad
judges,
optics.
them judges look at that and like, oh, she's losing.
At least it's not fucking with her vision, bro. At least it's. I mean, the nose is a.
Well, I don't know if it's broken. If it's broken, I don't know if it's broken, but if it's broken, it does fuck with your vision. It causes your eyes to swell if it's broken.
Yeah.
Or water.
Right. Yeah. True.
At least water. Shit.
It's like pick your poison, right?
Meanwhile, Regina don't got a scratch on her.
Right.
Fucking Mexicans, man.
Tell you, man, the motherfucker skin made out of leather couch or something. Like, she don't got a scratch on her.
Yeah, we got that Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
Cruz
Chavez
getting
getting off. Chavez getting
Ooh,
off.
good two-piece Cruz.
I think a lot of it has to do with the aspects.
Ooh, good two-piece. Uppercut in the hook. Yo, who got the cartoons in the background?
Yeah, man, the little kids shows.
SpongeBob, brother.
You start hearing Dora the Explorer singing and shit next, man.
Yeah, you got to smother, Cruz. You got to smother. You don't have a choice.
Hey, man.
Smother. Get that up. Get that shot.
Oh, good body shot. Yeah, that stopped all that momentum. There you go.
It's round 8, though. It's round 8, though. TikTok, Mr. Wick. Let's go.
Get it.
Nice.
Man, I've been forgetting to score for the past couple rounds.
I'm keeping my score in the chat right now. But
Yeah. I've just been enjoying it.
Yo, Chavez, man.
Hey, whoever wins, as long as the scorecards are close, I'm happy.
All right, Lyanna. Good optics, Lyanna. Put her on the ropes. Get that body.
Yeah. She bullying her right now. Well, it looks like that. No, she getting caught though. Like she getting caught coming in, bro. I ain't going for. I'm gonna have to get this round to Chavez.
You saw that? Yeah. It looked
good. She was getting caught like too clean.
Hey, man, she had her back to the corner and worked the fucking.
Is it kind of the blood kind of sexy? I ain't gonna lie, the blood.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. But this is what makes great fights: is the back and forth. When one dominates, it's cool, but it ain't.
That's when it's boring.
Oh shit!
Left
hook.
Shit!
Yo.
Yeah, that's definitely Chavez round. What happened? That wasn't a headbutt. That was a left hand, right? My eyes didn't see.
Cruz got heart, man. Better than a lot of these other boxers going on right now.
I gave that round to Cruz. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I gave that to Chavez. Hell no. That's
you getting off with a decent punch while you getting put on the ropes. You getting hit more than she is. I don't know, dog.
I give that round to me because, like Mike always says, I'm winning. The fans are winning. Fucking Michael. He's never here when something good happens.
He's watching Josue Vargas.
Oh, Michael's right now, here. Bro. He's been hiding out in the chat, man.
He's jerking off right now.
He's subscribing to Josue Vargas OnlyFans, bro.
Dang.
Oh, what's the thing for that?
Oh, the corner told her to pull counter.
Oh shit!
See if she uses it.
Shields versus Daniels.
That's your best bet. Smother, catch, and counter. That's your best bet. Don't give her room to throw. That's your best bet.
Good one, too. Body shots. Getting bagged off by the 1-2, though. Interfering with the uppercuts. Clean, straight punches.
Chavez boxing good this round. She's boxing real good.
Yeah. She calmed down. She's like focused and shit. I don't know. It's getting weird.
She changing the punch variety to like She's going
All
more
right, they
straight.
both got this. They both got this body language. Like they're good. They just need to play it safe or something. You notice that?
Mm-hmm. Tempo, man.
Right?
Crazy. It's been a good 2-piece from Cruz. But Regina ate that shit, man.
Good
Has
counter from
any punch
Chavez.
Cruz-
Another counter from Cruz. Good 2 counter from Cruz. There you go.
Has any punch Cruz thrown at Chavez act like visibly hurt her?
No.
That's the problem for her, yeah, man.
But
if Lyanna, I'll tell you that if Lyanna could win this fight, she beats the champion easy. Because Regina already beat the champion. She should have, that is.
Fuck it, set up a rematch.
Hey man, you know what? It probably could have hurt her, but she's got a fucking.
Left hook.
Up until this point, Cruz has been learning the more power punches, uppercuts, hooks.
Yeah.
And Chavez is learning straight punches. Half of them jazz, half of them straights. Oh, she's starting to pick up. Yeah.
Good 2-piece from Chavez.
Ooh, another one.
Clean. Mean one. Drop the hands off that shit.
Damn, bro. She's eating them right hands, man.
That's fucked up. She was winning that round, too. Damn, that's hard. Man, these are rounds to score.
I mean, I don't think that round was. I don't think that one was hard to score. I gave that one to Cruz. Most of the good work in that round was Cruz. But this is a tight fight, dog. Like there was like 2 swing rounds somewhere back.
You know why it was hard for me? Is because earlier on the straight punches while she was throwing the uppercuts, she was getting caught. Oh, that's Stephen Fulton.
About to fight Oshaki Foster, man. That's a good ass fight.
Yeah, it is.
Like I'm saying, we're going into the 9th, and we got like what, at least 3 swing rounds already.
2, I would say, right? 2.
2 the most, maybe
rounds.
3, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like fuck.
I got 4 swing rounds.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. Like
you ain't even scoring the fucking fight, then, dog. Like you got 4 swing rounds. Throw that card away.
I got 9-0 Chavez.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
For La Raza, Holmes.
La Raza, a huevo.
All right, Chavez coming out with good straight punches, boxing and moving. Cruz trying to get in. Gets in with a good left hook.
Good left hook.
Fulton had 2 fights at 2-6 and said, "That's it. I'm moving up. Fuck this. I miss eating."
Hey,
That boy looked like he 160.
He looked very word. Yeah. Chavez winning this round. Oh, okay. Good 2-piece. Good 2-piece. That's right. Back off. Back off. Back off.
See, I get off
the
ropes.
Go back to the body.
Man.
Yeah, go back to the body.
Got
Uppercuts to the body.
That's it. I give the round to Chavez, bro. 10-0 Chavez.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, a whole minute left. 10-0 Chavez.
Well, now Chavez might steal this round. She's backing Lyanna off. You better assert yourself.
Bro, Cruz is eating
good
serious
uppercut.
right hands this round, bro.
She ate a big old. You seen that?
Bro, I've seen all 3 of them, man. 4, 5. There we go. Okay. 6.
Then spent their round.
Man, I'm behind you guys. I'm watching Cruz land body shots. Oh, there we go.
Bro, Cruz needs a knockdown to win.
Yeah,
to win this fight.
yeah.
Get a draw.
Yeah, she's throwing more body shots than the Mexican.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she
I mean,
is.
her face is getting lit the fuck up in the process.
I know. That's
She ain't going to the club after this. I'll tell you that.
Nah, hell no.
Ah.
She ain't popping shit but ice packs, bro.
She gonna have sweet peas and cut green beans on her face
Nice,
tonight.
nice way to parry.
it's gonna hard to look.
Eat those
It's gonna hard to look
optics.
hot. You got those little meat slabs taped to your face.
Good body shot. Oh shit!
Body uppercuts, yeah.
Bro, that's it.
Yeah,
10
Chavez ain't got nothing on these
Crunch
punches
time, let's go,
anymore.
ladies. Get it. Let's get it.
Not for
What
nothing.
a fight!
Chavez ain't got
Yo.
nothing on that.
What
Oh.
a fucking
Yeah.
fight, dog!
Whoa. Bro, Chavez won that fight.
That's
I think he won the
Cruz.
fight.
Chavez is gonna be pissing blood for a week.
Yo, that was a beautiful fight, dog.
You guys think Chavez won?
We got one.
Hey,
I
Hey,
think
Cruz,
there's
going
a,
down the
I
panel,
think
man.
there's a
They
legitimate.
might get
I think there's a legitimate argument that Chavez won. I think there is. Fight got away from her a bit. Some of these rounds were really tough to score, but I'm cynical. This is an OTX fight. Lyanna is an OTX fighter, so I'm just letting y'all know. You know.
Okay, no. I'm saying you're telling us who you think they're going to give it to.
Right.
We're saying who do you think
Yeah.
won though? Who do you think won?
Chavez or a draw?
2, 3, 4, 5.
If it's just me, Chavez or a draw. As
I'm
far
good with
as
that.
winning,
I'm good with that. Yep.
95,
I don't know how you get to a draw though with
95 is
knockdown.
95, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna give it. They're gonna give it to Chavez. He's
They
the
better, man.
younger fighter. And it was close. Close
Plus a
enough.
knockdown.
10, 20, 30.
These
here
was-
comes Michael.
This
Here
was-
comes Michael.
Oh Lord.
This was
No,
a
Michael,
better
hey,
fight.
like,
That was a good ass fight, dog. Here come Michael was fucked up. Man,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
out of it, Michael. Fucking Michael coming in here with his fucking
Who the
echo.
fuck's echoing, man? Who's starting that shit?
Fucking Michael, dog. He's coming in here with a fucking
Bro, yeah, you got to get that Canadian fucking satellite out of here, bro. You're tripping.
fucking
He
Canadian
coming-
Wi-Fi, man.
He's coming in here with that Radio Shack Bluetooth.
Wow.
I got it 95, 94.
there's still Radio Shacks?
My math, right?
So, guys, can we say with
4.
confidence that this is being a better fight than any
Cruz.
Devin Haney fight?
Bro, like I said, bro, that was better than the last 90 PBC rounds.
Boom! Sat her ass down.
So you ain't gonna give it to? I don't know. I literally don't know.
Here we go. Here we go.
I think
literally don't know.
Chavez, man.
Here we go. I'm not listening. I'm just watching. So I'm waiting to see which hand.
Don't rob us. Don't rob us. Come on.
I won't say shit, bro. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say nothing. I think I'm a little bit ahead of some of y'all.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, my 95, 94 on point.
Oh, hold on. I don't have sound. Don't
They at the Cruz.
Cruz.
I like being right. Fuck you, undefeated.
95,
Fuck you.
94 Cruz.
Man,
Yo.
I
those,
like being right. Fuck
those
you, undefeated.
Fuck out of
those-
here, bro.
bro,
Really?
those
Fuck yeah.
fucking
Hey, what was
those
the scorecard?
fucking
yeah.
judges, those
What were
fucking
Dude,
judges were.
That's
Fuck
bogus, dude. That shit was too. That
Hey,
was
what
that
was
was
the
that
scorecard?
was a lot closer than.
Country. Dick hard. Fuck yeah,
What?
country.
Hey, what were all the scorecards?
Those fucking judges were undercover ICE agents, bro. That's some bullshit.
Oh, that was a good ass fight.
Yeah,
man.
don't
I
he
love
look like
when
Ghost from Power?
Yo, you don't like you love when I'm right, undefeated. You
Bro,
love
they
it.
robbed her. They
Hey,
robbed her,
who
bro.
listened? What were all three cards? Because I got my sound off.
I need a cigarette after that.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah,
people-
that she didn't win that fight, man. But you know what? It was close. Fuck it.
Yeah, she had to dig deep for that one.
Oh, no, man.
It sucks for Chavez. Like, like if what Jules said is true, like she had a couple of ones where she got straight up robbed, and it happened again. Like that's tough, bro.
That definitely wasn't no 97,
I
92.
don't think she got robbed, but it was competitive. It was a close
97,
fight.
92? What?
Yeah,
97, 92 is crazy.
Hell no.
97,
What the
92 is crazy.
Fuck is that?
That's
shit,
97,
man?
92.
95, 94 is like what I had it. So that could have
Actually,
easily
you know
been
what?
another way.
This reminds me of the first Canelo Triple G fight. Cards and the fight.
Well,
Whoa.
the difference is that Canelo didn't get knocked down by Triple G.
Oh no, of course, yeah. But I'm talking about like
Still,
how close it was, and then looking at crazy cards and shit. Like I thought Triple G won the first fight. I wouldn't have argued a draw, but I gave it to Triple G the first one. Like that's the same thing here, man. Like I gave that to Chavez. I ain't gonna argue with you if you give it to her by decision, but a 97-93, bro.
Yeah. No. I thought it was a draw. I think a draw would have been fair because of the knockdown.
I mean, I don't
And if
know
it's-
how mathematically. Hang on. Mathematically, you can't get to a draw with a knockdown. It's a 10-round
Uh-huh.
fight,
Right?
so
I know,
you
and
can't-
then-
you
And
can't
if a
get
fight's a
draw.
draw, if a fight truly is a draw, one person or the other winning by one round is acceptable. But separation of 4 to 5 points in the fight, bro, when it looks like a draw, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, and I can understand what you're saying about a draw doesn't equate to I'm sorry, a knockdown doesn't equate to a draw. There were a bunch of swing rounds, so I guess that's where
I mean,
the
that's-
difference.
That's what I'm saying though. Like I'm sorry, I'm being the math nerd here because nothing brings excitement like math. But like, let's say it goes 5 rounds. Let's go say it goes 5 rounds to 5. That's the only way you can get to a draw here. But if there's only one knockdown in the fight, then 5 rounds to 5, someone's got an extra point. Like even with swing rounds, the math just doesn't math. You can't get to a draw here. Either Chavez won or she got robbed.
Either she won or she got robbed.
Yeah, like
so
you won that fight, bro.
But what I'm saying is that if
I scored it round by round in the chat. You can look at my me scoring it. Like that's
right. But what I'm saying is that if there's a draw, then she got robbed.
Like no, I'm saying you can't get to a draw. Like the knockdown prevents like the result of a draw. It just flat out prevents it.
Yeah, it would either been 95, 94 the other way.
Yeah. Unless you gave Cruz a 10-8 round there somewhere, which I don't know where you could have. Legitimately don't know where you could have.
Or unless there was like a 9-9 round. They be doing weird shit like that or fucking.
God, this is something that pisses me off. You can't have a 9-9 round in scoring.
Hey, I have a question though. So, like I'm going throughout history here. Like the Pacquiao Marquez fight, the first one, with all the knockdowns that happened, how did that math into a draw?
Because he knocked him down so much. So like it wasn't a 1 point difference. It was like a 3-4 point difference. And then Marquez made it up in the back end.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like you could have a knockdown in a 10-round fight and it still be a draw.
You never seen a 9-9 round?
It's not the not. Hey,
well, you don't need a 9-9 round, like I said.
No. Hang on. Let me answer that question first. It's not that I've never seen a round that ends in a draw. And rounds in a draw. It's just that one, judges don't score those rounds anymore as draws, and two, you're not supposed to get to a 9-9 round. Like it's a 10-point must system. Someone gets 10 points, and then someone gets.
You get a point deducted. 9-9.
You get a point. You get a point deducted, but that happens at the end of the scoring. I know it's a bunch of bullshit. Mathematically, it works out the same.
That's what I'm wondering. So when it comes to women's boxing, it's a lot difficult. It's more difficult for them to get a draw than men's boxing because of the amount of rounds that they're fighting in.
The reason why I'm saying this fight in particular doesn't end in a draw because one round is 10-8, and it's the only 10-8 round. It's the only one that's not 10-9. Then the rest of them are 10-9. One round 10-8. It's either 95-94 one way or the other, or. Yeah.
Oh, I do love being right. Went with Lyanna to win. Undefeated's really happy for me. He's happy for Lyanna. All is well. All is well in the boxing universe. What a great fight. But do y'all see now why I talk about the girl fights? A lot of the time, they are more exciting than some of the guy fights.
Big time.
They don't. A lot of the time, they're exciting. They fight their ass off.
Nah, man, I want to see Devin Haney versus Richard Hitchenson, man. I'm so looking forward to that.
I think that'd be a good fight, personally.
Man,
hell no.
They got power, so they're able to do stuff. You know what I mean?
What are they going to do? Stare at each other? What are they going to do? Stare at each other?
No. That's gonna be their rendition of the Nutcracker. It's gonna be a little ballet.
Like you saw Shakur and Devin spar. Like
shit is gonna be fucking cats on ice, bro.
Like,
that shit's gonna be.
If Eddie signs fucking Devin Haney, bro, and we get Richards Hitchenson versus Haney next, I will be the first Mexican ever to be cutting his yard at night, bro. That shit is not.
Wow. Yo, man.
That's
hilarious.
Oh, shit, bro. I mean, shit, man. There's a lot of better things to do than watch them two motherfuckers fight.
Yeah, hell no.
Oh, shit.
I need a minute to process that. Like, holy shit. I was not prepared.
Shit, dog. On that note, I'm going to call it a night. I'm fucking tired. I got to get ready. I got to sleep. Remember, Richardson Hitchens is fighting tomorrow, so I got to catch up on my sleep.
Oh, yeah. We got to be ready for that.
I see you.
Gotta sleep, take a nap, Jules. Gotta sleep, take a nap.